You scared the shit out of me. Holy shit. Also, oh no, there's no audio coming in. Oh, it's on the other monitor. God, why? This, can we pull it up again? Can I toggle it over here? I can't, so I have to go to my other thing, switch back to my other monitor. What a pain. This, there. Put this over here. It's never be on the other monitor. Ba, ba, ba. There you go. Now you can hear the music. Well, probably not. Music is always weird, really weird. If I'm silent, you guys can hear something there, which is kind of what we want. When there is dead noise.
Raidnade said, "Hi, Grin. How's it going, my friend?"
It's going pretty good, gang. I'm just setting everything up right now, trying to get my, what do you call it? The damn, what is it called? The thing that's like Borderlands. It's like a website that shows you where the items are in conjunction with all this other stuff. And I just gotta find the damn thing to what we're farming. There we go. Fine. Bang, bang, and sure we'll do that too. All right, good. So we have that. We have this. And we have that. Okay. We should be good to check this stuff out. What's good, gang? Also, hiya. All that stuff. Actually, before I hit go, I gotta use the washroom. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
McFlufferkin said, as Lone noted, it'd be cool to check out the Lucia trailer before we get stuck in with Borderlands.
The what trailer? The what trailer? Oh, I had my chest on the mic. The what trailer? What you talking about? Let us pull this right here. Boom, boom. All right. The Lucia trailer? Still don't got things pulled up. A little bit behind today. I got caught up doing too many things. Too many plates spinning. Pull up chatting this way. Grin, I know this is Borderlands stream, but can we start by looking at the Lucia trailer demo for ZZ? She is something to say the least. Wait. She's out? Or just the character? So she's not out though, right? Just the like launch trailer thingy? Because I hear people say that she's broken, but they always say that. And I'm kind of like, well, and is Lucia the same person I'm thinking of? ZZZ. Zentrea comes up first, funnily enough. Alright,
Lone Syndicate said, no, it's the trailer, Grin.
Just the trailer. Okay, gotcha. Just the trailer. Bang. Bang. Which one?
McFlufferkin said she releases very soon. A few more days until the next update banner.
Sweet. So yeah, we'll definitely be covering that next time, and we probably will wish. Also, hi! How are you guys? Hopefully good. Is this one or this one? Or is it this one who looks nuts? That's the same shit. But this one or this one, which one? I don't think it's the teaser, right? You want this one? The actual demo? Yeah, character demo. Let's see. Let's pause the fun, jazzy jazz music. Stop. Also, we'll put this on normal. All right, we'll do this. What's happening? This is the character I'm probably going to pull for, so... Alright.
Spooky knock-wisp curtain, choppy axe, and Lil Spider. What a unique lineup. Don't tell me. The virus is here too.
The what? I'm not hearing her very well. The virus is here too. Got it.
So round and bouncy. And that forked horn never even hits kind of as tentacles, but it can still fly. Maybe not as light and elegant as the twin marionettes, but a bar can shoot off like a revved up motorcycle.
Am I the one really struggling to like hear what she's saying? Like whoever mixed this is an asshole. Anyways, I was gonna say I love that. I love her. Like her demeanor is pretty cool.
You guys, do you wanna play with me?
First of all, this looks
Lone
beautiful.
Syndicate said she said avarice, the name of the ethereal.
No, okay, yeah, but it's the whole thing. Like I feel like I'm hearing like ping, ding, 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 and I'm like, I can hear she said something. Like I just can't get through all the tingy tangy nonsense sounds. But I will say, again, the animations is always like S tier. Also like this, it's just super stylized. This is all fun to watch.
Maybe not as light and elegant as the twin marionettes, but a bar can shoot off like a revved up motorcycle.
Shoot off like a series of motorcycles. Did anybody like clear like have confidence? So that was the first time hearing that. You know what I mean?
You guys, do you wanna play with me?
This does give me Clara energy. If anyone knows, you know. But it kind of gives me some Clara energy. That's pretty fucking wild. that's like hyper goblin energy I've ever seen. Holy shit.
Lone Syndicate said, honestly, Grin, you kinda on point with that comparison.
Yeah, it's kinda, that's the vibe I'm getting, which I like. There's like a little bit of high energy, slightly unhinged. Okay? But a good soul.
Are you gonna roll at me? Right back at you.
Quite animated. Is this what all of them have been like recently? Because holy shit, these have been like, this seems like crazy animation. Like they unlocked a new gear kind of thing.
Okay then, time to make some new friends.
It's fucked up because they make her come off like a DPS big time. Which I think she is technically,
Sorry, it hit you a little too hard.
So she kills her pets. This is a little rough. This is a little rough. Also, what a fucking weird like ear flick thing.
Sorry, it hit you a little too hard.
Bop.
McFlufferkin said. The tone differs from character to character, but otherwise, yes, the animators have been putting in work.
Gotcha. So it still looks this good across the board?
Hari, what are you doing here?
You should be in the safe house. What are you doing out here?
The safe house is so boring. I just came out to play with the bar.
There's so much to visually unpack here. First of all, like a little fucking creeper tentacle nonsense. Little rough. Little sketching me out.
The safe house is so boring. I just came out to play with the bar. Wait, no. I was conducting research on the ecological migration of the miasma ravager.
I'm pretty man. Well, it's such a. Well, I don't know. I don't know what to say. Sorry. I'm both extremely excited and also a little bit. I don't know. Again, it's just.
Lone Syndicate said that a woo gets me every time. It's so cute.
Well, first of all, yes. Let me separate my feelings.
On the personality Lucia would have, but I can tell you, I wasn't this to be it. She's an airhead.
I didn't quite get airhead to me. Airhead to me is like dumb, and she doesn't seem dumb. She seems like what is it called? Like, what's the phrasing? I'm not sure if it's like critically insane or something like that. It's not that's not the right way to phrase it, but she reminds me of Clara, and I wouldn't say Clara in Wither Wave, not Wither Waves. My favorite anime of all time, in Demon School. She's dumb. She's just like so into what she's into that everything ceases to matter, basically. So she's in this case, she's so into research and monsters, and Clara's into just playing, like having a friend to play with. Essentially, makes sense if you know the character. Anyways, point is, that's what she comes across like to me. But also, like super high energy, which is weird because like that's something, that trait that we don't see a lot in anime things. There's usually like, maybe I think it's because it just results in like shit tons of animation cost. Like a character that's really like uppity, high energy. Like I know a lot of those people in my real life.
Socially awkward when not surrounded by ethereal.
Oh, is that right? Okay, so maybe that's like how they balance her out. This part was unhinged to me. Yeah. So, because also she seems like she's like a researcher, right? So she's probably like pretty clever, etc. But anyways, I was gonna say, yeah, they do such a good job animating her. She looks so animated. I don't know if all the other characters are this animated. Probably not. I imagine some of them go for like a stoic vibe, you know, and they make it up in different ways. But she seems like super animated. Anyways, I wonder if her like animations. I don't remember her like leaked footage that much, but yeah. But she's a version of a bug girl. Maybe. Yeah, bug girl will creep me out. This one I get. Like it's like a person being into Gundam versus people into bugs. Yeah, I mean, I don't think they're the same people. I don't think they're the same people. Or like Warhammer. Like people who are into Warhammer versus people who are into like insects. You're like, these are different people. These are entirely different people. Maybe both autistic, but really different people. But I will say they make this hard because they make her as like the mature. Also, they're doing some weird sussy things here. Anyways, also, what's good? What's good, Willow? Willow says, hey, what's good, Willow? We're checking out some CCs before we get into good old Borderlands things. I'm happy Lone and Fluff suggest us to watch this. This one was actually like a treat.
Catman11234 said, I'd love to hear her rant about her passions. She sounds like she'd be fun to listen to.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, to me, these are my favorite people to be around.
Yidhari's animations are all sorts of pole dancing.
Hers? Oh, no, this is Lucia, or whatever. Yeah, okay, so what's her name is like Spin to Win Lady. Gotcha, that makes sense. Yeah, the only thing that not bothers me, I gotta separate my things. I love the animation. I love her design in this context makes me like her a lot more. It kind of goes to show you like what a personality can do for a character, because I actually really dig her like obsessive compulsion and unhinged nature. I think that's fun. But it actually kind of makes her like outfit and stuff work, because like she's so animated that like if she was too busy, it would just look messy, you know, if that makes any sense. But it is, again, I don't know. Lone and Fluff maybe have to tell me this for anyone who's been paying attention to like the testing servers. How is she functioning now? Like, did they make her? Because again, I'm still my flawed understanding of her is that she's still basically set up to be like an enabler, which is the best way I could describe it. I wouldn't even say support. Support, sure. That's another way you could phrase it, but I think an enabler makes sense, where it's like, yeah, she can hit things somewhat hard, but mainly she's just there to like increase your stat on one specific metric to then have your other characters function way better, which is fine. But I just, again, for my selfishness, I want a summoner who she is, who actually can fuck shit up, which she don't think is her prerogative. I think she could if you heavily build her for that, maybe, but yeah. Anywho. Ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be tweaking and or maximizing our builds.
Said, when I wouldn't say airhead to be dumb,
yes,
I say being an airhead would be just random and just in the clouds.
Okay.
She kind of reminds me of a baby with her sense of danger being so lower.
Yeah, I get that. I feel like for me, just because I really enjoy... How do I describe it properly? For me, my favorite trope...
Perkins said seemed like she's more on field than Astra, as far as ether supports go.
Yes, Astra is like a she doesn't exist, basically. Yeah, you could, and that's it. So there is positive. I'm not trying to say she's like shite or anything. I think she's going to be actually quite powerful. From if any of the thumbnails I've seen are going to be good, or like indicative of it. But back to what Lone was saying about the thing. I guess to me, Lone, I have such a some of my favorite archetype I think ever when it comes to specifically like female heroines is what's honestly funny. One of the first girls I ever really liked back in grade like 2 was like this tomboy girl who's just super fucking high energy. And it's always a trope that I quite enjoy because it reminds me of like not just that one person, but like all the other friends I've made. Because I tend to be a very like neutral, like wallflower, quiet person. So people who are shit like crazy, etc., tend to come and say hi to me because they want to disrupt me. Anyways. But I digress. So to me, I attribute like that high energy trope, even though it kind of comes like you're just being silly or like you're not thinking very clearly, or your head's in the clouds kind of mentality, to be like, but these people are some of the smartest, most incredible people ever. So it morphs into like, I get what you're saying, but in my head, it means a different thing to me, I guess. Airhead to me means like really dumb, single-minded character, and I guess she does fall into that category because she is super into monsters, but doesn't quite feel right, you know, when I say it loud. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be upgrading our build for, what's this coming in a little hot for me. I could just turn it down in my ears, I guess. There we go. Anyways, we're going to be upgrading our build, which is the Rafa grenade build with Moxie's equivalent, because it looked different. I'm not sure if it's actually better, to be honest, but it looks better. Also, what's Gummatism? I should probably check in with y'all. Let's keep watching this, I guess, in the background. Let's just show this in the background right now.
Have you heard the transfer?
Also, stop being so fast. Let me, like, because a lot of people popped in. Let me say hi. Sorry. Cat says, "Damn, she's a talker." Yes. Well, I heard her.
Flufferkin said, "I'd say she's more
her.
hyper fixated on her particular interest. Everything else is a low priority."
Yeah, that's fair. It also seems like she can like, the best part about the trope of like high energy, super obsessed character is that they usually are like powerhouses, because the only way that they can survive with this intense love for this thing puts them in danger, and if they made it this far, then they have to be a bad bitch, basically. But yes. Also, I feel like she does not have a lot of junk in the trunk, and yet they gave her a lot of movement. If that makes any sense, yes. She's like operating under like 10% more liquid than most people. Anyways, Wilson says, "Hey, Grin, what's good? Love ZZ, but I have an issue with gotcha now." I heard that recently, like a pretty good gotchas or kind of shitty take that I kind of agreed with, which is a lot of the gotchas a lot of gotchas basically have like a cycle of, look at this pretty new thing, isn't it so incredible?
Lone Syndicate said, "I do love her personality, don't get me wrong now, and I was watching video on Lucia, and she is gonna be a top tier support for Rupture, saying she's Astra levels of support."
Oh, okay, then that's comforting. That's actually very comforting. Thanks for telling me that. Appreciate that.
234 said, "Fucked up the TTS command. Maybe she's more erratic. Self-focused. Not in a narcissistic way.
Yeah.
In a I've got work to do way."
That makes sense. Yeah. That makes sense.
McFlufferkin said, "They did transfer her curvy hips to her chest. I still miss her previous outfit."
That is, yeah.
So I'm likely going to mod her old model.
Yeah, Fluff is in this state of complete fat, like just feast basically all the time. There's endless, like, also Lone, have you fucked with that at all? Because I can't fuck with that because I stream the game and I'll get my cat badge. But you guys who don't have to say shit, and I've seen other like people do it still. But yeah, you could get like some crazy looking characters straight out of like anything. I think it's like literally anything you can get. But anyways, what was I saying? I want to stay on the topic a little bit for a good take I heard about gacha games kind of being not so good, or like a flaw with a lot of gacha games nowadays, which is basically this idea that they build up a character as like, look at this nice shiny new thing, ooh, wow, this, and then like months later the character has like never been talked about again, you know, or not even months later, like the next cycle the character doesn't exist at all. You know, like I think about Withering Waves and how like the mermaid bubble girl, whatever, what the, like the tongue tat essentially, she hasn't been talked about for such a long time. Shorekeeper, also not talked about. Zenless, there's a ton of characters. Like Zenless does a slightly better job, but like they're here, they're gone. God. So like there's that, but like they make us like invest in these characters so much, and only to kind of like whoosh sweep them out the way. And there's a game that people are playing right now called, it's an MMO called, Fluff's playing it. It's like a Blue Protocol or something like that. But its way of monetizing gacha is interesting.
Said gacha games tend to do that. Flavor of the month units, and then they just
yeah. But instead, this new version of gacha that's starting to emerge is basically entirely to do with skins. So basically, you have your bogs. Like every character theoretically can be earned, but they're way harder to earn than some are more hard to earn than others, which I love. But like at least you can like eventually, if you like grinded this game for a year, you can get Constellation 6 on a character, which is awesome. And maybe there's a way to circumnavigate that, sure. But anyways, the way they make their money is by actually selling like the new hotness of the outfits. So and this will like completely redesign the look of a character. Which to me is like a really good way of like continuing to have the same characters persist in the world and be like your kind of like core 5 or core 6, and then transition away from them after a certain amount of time has passed, and like, or just like keep changing their outfits and stuff, which makes sense. Like people wear different clothing, and that kind of makes sense that it goes to a different like tier of thing or tier of the story. So I like that idea actually a lot.
Said, yeah, Blue Protocol's gacha is relegated to cosmetics and what they call imagines, which are like echoes from Wuthering Waves.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't played the game. I've seen a little bit of gameplay of it. I had actually seen gameplay of it, which is annoying. I'm gonna have to find the Fluff stream and try to skip to where there's something happening. Also, Jesus Christ, these characters, what are they feeding them? Anyways, also let me catch up on everything that was being said. What's good, Bolty? Hopefully I said hi when you were popping in. Also, Slight Wilson says, that was great. Video had me re-downloading Let It Die. Which video? Lol, ZZZs. But I have an issue with Gotcha now. That was a great video. Had me re-downloading Let It Die. Which one? Oh, you mean like for me? Or like the video I made of Let It Die? Or this video just here? I'm confused with that's... It's delayed chat. It's not delayed chat. I just haven't read that comment recently, so I don't know what that's attached to. That passion for that. Matism, what's good, Matism? It's been a minute. How are you, buddy? Are you still pursuing music? But I'm gonna head out. I just want to say, oh, okay, hi. Hi, Matism. Bye. I'm sorry if I didn't get to say goodbye. If you left already. I'd say she's more hyper fixated on her. Yeah, I read that. Or heard that, I should say. Had a also, guys, just TLDR, I have not downloaded any mods for Borderlands.
Lone Syndicate
I have not touched the game since last stream.
Skin.
I can't wait for video. Yes, I will say again. To me, man, like it's funny because like I think all these people get like they just follow the trend of what Gotcha has done beforehand. But I genuinely think like skins move the market so drastically, it's insane. Like, and we have proof of that. But I think Gotcha games are like, no, we gotta sell power. And I'm like, instead of selling power, you could leverage power gain over a massive course of time with constellations. So like the idea of like, well, it honestly seems like a really good way to introduce like some form of like power creep over to long duration, an answer to power creep, which is the idea of like, well, theoretically, like we could start talking about if you had like Constellation 6 of this character. I mean, it would make the like build synergy way more complex. At least I think. But anyways, I really like that idea. I wonder what the next Gotcha game that's gonna do that is gonna be. Yeah, like a game that says like we're gonna basically, instead of using the character's power, the new character, we're gonna let you earn all of them, but we're gonna extend the constellation thing to basically make it so that you have to grind really like consistently in order to level up these characters, and then we're gonna hyper make money on skins, and we might even give like another way to like theoretically get a character through Gotcha, but it's whatever. But like it's gonna be something that like, for people who just want it right now, but it's still attainable within like maybe the week of grind, like Warframe kind of. Like, to me, that would be an interesting take, because I think a lot of Gotcha games are trying to move away from this predatory stuff, because I think a lot of countries are looking at it like, this is going away really fast, but I don't know. I might be jumping on that, but it just seems weird that all these Gotcha games are starting to move in this direction. Who knows? Also, Wilson says, I had to quit Star Rail as it was eating up all my time. Then, because I was big Destiny fan, I tried out Rising and disappeared for a week. Yeah, man, Destiny will eat your life up, especially when it hits. If you haven't hit it for a while.
Will essentially be that all characters are free, also published by NetEase like Marvel
Ooh,
Rivals.
Okay.
So they're monetizing cosmetics and non-gameplay.
Yeah, that to me is interesting. I'm not sure if there's any like, I don't know how they're gonna handle like power, because I do like, to me, I think that's always like a really cool prospect. That's why I wish one of these Gotcha games would also include, and honestly this might be Ananta as well, which is like, to me, I always like the feeling of an RPG when you look back at like all of you done, and you're like sitting in like a room covered with gold and gems and swords on the walls that are all unique and interesting, and you're like you walk down the street and someone's like, you're the guy that's the ruler of this whole land, or you saved that child from a burning building, like random shit like that. There's like an account of all your escapades. Infamous Second Son, you're walking through the thing and people are like, yeah, or fuck you. I love that. It's great. Yeah, so to me, I hope there's a game that does that, where like either if it's through like buying expensive apartments.
Also worry about the number, because I've seen it in some Gotcha games where those early 5-star characters, even with C6, get out damaged by later 5-star characters who are C0.
That's why, to me, I think it would make sense for like Constellations to maybe be heavy into like passive support buffs, you know, like even like taking a DPS and then making them like really having like a really good like bonus DPS support thing in their kit, so that gives them like longevity. Because right now it's kind of the opposite. Like if you have and honestly, you can do the same thing with support. See, honestly, that's exactly what it is. Yeah, that's how Constellations are balanced right now in video games, at least Gotcha right now, which is like, if you're a DPS, usually you get slightly better at doing damage, but then it solves all the other issues in your kit. Or it gives you like a support thing. Or, more often this is the case, if you're a support, the Constellations 6 will actually unlock your DPS potential. So either way, I think it gives you like longevity potential. I think honestly, like anything support-wise gives you longevity potential. But yeah. Also, I was gonna say, Willow, if you wanted to hear my like thoughts on Inferno, Cat and Lone both came up with a great idea of like clipping our segment where we reacted to it on stream, and it's in the link in our YouTube description. I need to add it somewhere to our to our thing. But it's a link in the YouTube description. You just click it and it'll take you to that, like a cool synopsis of that.
Games remember what I do and change events because of it. It's also why I am sad you won't play Baldur's Gate 3, since its level of storytelling.
You guys convinced me that I have to play Baldur's Gate 3. It's not even near on the list of things to do because there's already so many good games I want to play. so it's not that I don't want to play Baldur's Gate. It's on the list and it's high on the list.
Said, or you can have it like Nikke, where extra copies of characters just give stat buffs and not bonus abilities.
I don't.
McFlurperkins said, funny story from yesterday. I finally made use of a Takadachi laundry bag to wash my bedding, but my old blanket had finally given up its ghost and exploded with this purple-pink lint on everything.
Yikes, dude! That sounds like one hell of a cleanup. All those things you don't realize how long that just like, dude. I cleaned up my whole room and it took probably like 8 hours. Like I had to throw away like half of my shit. I filled like 3 or like 4 garbage bags full of like crap that I just hadn't touched in years. I was just like, I wouldn't even consider myself to be like a hoarder even, or anything like that. It's just stuff that are like, maybe I could use this cord. Is this just something special? And I'm like, well, if I wouldn't have known this cord was here if I found it. Like, it's just a lie you tell yourself. Anyways, also, why does he have like a white equivalent alt version of himself? I don't know. Are we finally popping off in the story? Are we still like discovering our powers? Probably this last thing. Willow says, Matism was taking about your life is a tower. Matism popped in and said that. Oh shit, I didn't see that. Yeah, I feel like
Lone Syndicate said, Grin is only a hoarder in games.
I am not a hoarder. That's crazy that you would say that. Okay? If I said, hey guys, here's $1,000 cash, or here's a bunch of fucking medical supplies that could heal you, and you're like, garbage, I'm gonna chuck that out the fucking way. Absolutely not. I will keep shit. And if it has crafting in it, that's different.
He is a hoarder.
I am not a hoarder. That is not the case. That's not the case. All right? When it has a use, yes. If the only time I'll ever get fucked up is because goddamn Fallout. I used to be so good in Fallout. Just stim packs, food, and I just dump it all there and it'll be fine. But then Fallout's like, guess what? You can scrap metal shit. Basically, you can craft stuff, and then at that point, it's over. I'm picking up everything and dumping it in my in one crate that has must have like a gigabyte of shit in it, or like 7 gigabytes of shit in it, which is all just meant to be junked apparently. Anywho, ladies and gentlemen, let us start progressing. Once again, I've not installed any. Also, Jesus Christ, I've not installed any mods into Borderlands. I do have the ambition to. I just haven't played it all this week, and I haven't had any time.
4 said, I prefer to call myself a ready-for-anything kind of guy. If that requires a 55-gallon drum of loose cables, so be it.
Well, yes. The question is, do you know where to me, if I could meld my whatever, like me wanting to keep stuff with a person that's organized, dude. Like, hey, this cord is this specific type. Bang, pull out a drawer, pull out the cord, boom. The issue is I'm like, I don't want to deal with this right now, but I think I might use this. And I put it into like a drawer, and I shove the drawer shut. And eventually the drawer stops being able to be shoved shut. And then I gotta be like, well, time to find a new drawer. I'm not a hoarder, but I might have some hoarder implications. Listen, I did a really good job. Everything's gone. I have my room is actually really open. Anyways. I don't even justify myself to you. Anyways, all right. Let me look at what we need. We have almost everything with this build that we kind of need. Basically, there's just a grenade and his skill prioritization. So this is basically what Moxie found, which is pretty dope.
Lone Syndicate said, just a heads up, Z-Patch goes live Wednesday night if you want to go live Thursday or Friday.
Catman,
yeah, we'll do Thursday, Friday.
4 said, I am the guy in the Minecraft group to organize the chests by item type and amount right at the start. If you organize from the start, everything gets easier. I am an organized man, ready for all.
See, I think if I were to put myself up, I'm basically both. I want a chest, which is convenience. I just take it, I dump it in there, it's done. Boom. But then I also want a chest, like 7 chests where like stuff goes. But I don't want to because this is the issue with like organizing stuff is like I have like 1 iron on me, and then I gotta run over to the fucking iron chest, open it up, drop the 1 iron in there, and it's just like, man, can I just deal with this when I'm ready to sort shit? And I just go there, dump it all in this chest. I'm like, okay, these 2 chests, when they get full, that's when I have to do this inventory managing. That's how I would run. That way I get the best of both worlds, where I can dump and offload stuff into these 2 chests, and then I'll basically come back home and be like, all right, these things are overflowing, and now it's time for me to inventory and sort all these things. But I can't, like, if you have like 1 bit of pine in your thing, and that's on the other side of the wall or some shit, that's F hell. That's hell. Run over there, put 1 item in a box, then run over to get another. It kills me. Inefficient. I hate it. Anyways, but yes, this is something cool. Also, apparently, there's like 1 grenade in this game that's legendary that can drop with like 17 bonuses on it, and everything else sucks ass, so unlucky, but yes. But we'll have to see what that is. That, yes, all this stuff. Gotcha. I still don't know why he's using the gun thing, like his action skill that everyone hates, kind of collectively. Also, yes.
Raidnade say Grin would love the Terraria quick stack feature.
Yes, I love. That's great. That's in most of these games now that are like survival based. You just hit a button and it just like combines all the stuff in your stack. That's great. Yeah, you go up to it and just hit a button and it auto sucks the things out of the inventory into the box. Great. Every game needs that. Anyways, we were trying to find something specific. What is the grenade, my dude? I don't know if it's called the jellyfish. No, it's called the waterfall. We need look up the waterfall. Let me just clickety clack around, try to figure this out. The waterfall. Apparently.
Catman 11,234 said that effect is just beautiful by itself. I love the combo of explosion and light dome. Light dome explosion slap.
We're gonna see how much you like it when it's all you see ever.
Said, I would say Fallout 4 made me that way. I used to be the person who just dumped everything into one place, but in Fallout I had a chest for weapons, mods, food, and clothes.
I get you. I yes, it is. I would say it's in a lot of. Should we play him or should we play? Let's play our strong boy. All right, we're gonna play our strongest boy. I'm loading into the game. I gotta mark something on my map. That's what you guys are missing. Not a lot. Also, I probably should make it so you guys can hear some game sound. Once again, I play almost every game on mute because it's just you can do other things if that's the case. Also, shout out to Kat. I don't know if Kat, if you want to tell everyone this, but Kat told us about a situation he was having yesterday about some person who was. Oh no. Shit. Sorry, a person. I gotta dump a bunch. I have 77 items in my inventory. Anyways, some person who was basically like being a person who doesn't work really, like not like if someone asks you to do something, the person would be like, "I'll do it in 7 business days. Thank you very much." And you're like, I just need a piece of paper." And they're like, "The best I can do is a millennia from now." And you're like, did I make you mad? What's happening? Anyways, so yes, but Kat found a really cool solution to it, and I thought it was pretty neat. And it was not violence. It was not the answer. But instead, I'll let Kat say it if he wants to. Kat is like, "No, fuck off, Grin." I'm like, "That's fine. It's totally fine." That's fine. I'll pause it here. And then I think we should be good. Yeah, I think we have the right thing. So this. This is what we're looking for. The waterfall. It's in here. Grenade, boomerang, that. Is this where I think I farmed this already, but yeah. Hopefully it's right. Did I mark it? I did. Do we need to? Oh, I hate farming this goddamn boss, dude. It's the worst. So those are just really hard to get to him. Ugh. Anyway. What's good, Raid? Ray, we just watched the badass Lucia gameplay trailer, and she looked pretty cool, man. Also, one thing I do need to check. I do. I have enough space in my bank to drop stuff. I'll do it when I'm over there. When you've hoofed it over there. Also, what a cool skin, right? Also, I still haven't fixed my shift code to like get Amon's cool skin, so he still looks like a basic bitch. Which is just, pain. Also, apparently the pistol buff is implied now. So we got a bunch of good old buffs for pistols. So once again, the devs are continuing to buff stuff rather than nerf stuff, which we love to see because pistols were not as cool as they were in the previous games. Also, this is the button. This is the button how I see where we ought to go.
Catman 11,234 said one of my fave Minecraft mods gives you a pocket dimension. It's a 10x10 block space that you can access anywhere as long as you have your spectral key. My fave way to store shit.
Also, sorry, this is ass. I don't know how to get to the right location. I'm hoping it's up. Oh yeah, like a nice way to dimensional point. Yeah, anything that's like, to me, like I wouldn't mind inventory managing if it had if you could work to make it stop happening, basically. So like if I could my effort and side quests.
Said Emma, do my Nikkei dailies, then Emma joined.
Hell yeah, Lone, I can't wait to play with you. I was gonna say, That's like being the best thing. Where like I actually don't think I dislike like friction or resistance. Like even inventory managing, which I think is ass. But I actually would be totally okay with it being in a game if there was like a mercy kill at the end of it. Like after you do this 7 chain of unique side quests that like is annoying as hell, like off to the side, you'll totally miss it on your first playthrough. If you do this thing, you unlock a cool pocket dimension knapsack, or you find this companion that's like a kleptomaniac that will like auto adjust everything in your house if you want to or not. Like she'll sort everything, stuff like that. Like to me, I'm fine so long as there's like a release. But if like, no, this is hell forever, I'm like, I can't. I can't live that way. So if there's so long as there's something that's like a solution or an unlock eventually, then it's like all the more motivation for me to want to fix that problem in game. And I wish more games like approach problems or resistance or like things like that, but they don't. Instead, they're like, what if we, this was just something that they have to do all the time, and we've got so much player feedback that it's not fun at all, but we still want them to do it because fuck you, I guess. I don't know the reasoning, but yes. Ba-ba-da-da-ba. Oh no! Oh, I may have to look up what else this guy has. Yeah, that's also just a really bad matchup for my build. Oh, F you, dude. Did I seriously go through the legs, dude? Oh. This is the one moment where things go kaput. Do this. Do this. Please lock onto him. Well. Heat stick on the right guy, thank you. That's not back yet. This is like, do you know what I am happy with? This is like the only boss that exists with like a pretty severe immunity window. Which, thank God, because so much of them are shitty. I wonder if they got like feedback eventually and said, we need to stop this, because everyone's going to hate us. They still did it a couple times, which is still annoying. But it's not as bad as, it's not like every boss has immunity phase.
Catman11234 said for the Minecraft mod, you had to kill a rare enemy with a special type of item, then craft the key. Made it worth how it was basically a bag of holding. Since it's a large space, I grew plants too.
That sounds nice. Oh, also we got
Leprechaun said, guess it's a 2-for-1 special today. I've gotten 2 Discord/artist scammers in one stream.
Yikes.
Lone Syndicate said this chump ain't no match for my build.
I mean, yes, I could. I don't know if they patched the actual thing yet, where it's like the gun pistol reload thing. Maybe. I also do think, Lone, this is actually like one of the bosses that would absolutely counter your build. We'll have to test this when you're ready, but I'm curious because I feel like this would also fuck up. What happened, Raid? I'm so sorry, Raid. Grin would love to. Wait, sorry. I said IRL cat Grin ignore me. What the fuck happened? Why ignore you guys about? There it is. There's also this mod in Terraria called Magic Storage, which especially the thing. Listen, Raid, you should know at this point that if I'm doing something, it's text to speech or nothing. Okay? It's like someone could absolutely steal your insight or your credit if they just use text to speech because it's immediate. Okay? Drive me nuts. I don't know, right, cat, grin, ignore me. Fuck you guys. Okay? Cat says that. Nothing says that. Yeah, dude, the scammers thing is definitely weird because it definitely comes in waves, like for sure. I wonder why the it did work. It just doesn't work on that. That's so weird. Why doesn't it work there? What's good, Elf? Elf says, "Yo, I just fast toward out of dinner hole main mission and came back to fight him and can't because doors are closed. KS, there anything to get back in, bro? I have no idea. I am pondering why you've chosen a stream opposed to like AI or Google to ask this question, because I don't even know that location you mentioned. But I apologize. I wish I could help. I'm not trying to be that asshole about it. I genuinely wish I could have provided you something. But I got nothing. What are we doing? We're trying to drop off some stuff that we don't need, which is honestly all of this. Like all of this almost. This can go away too. Apparently there's a sniper rifle that's also pretty good. Homing grenades, Mervs M4. Sticky grenades does sound pretty cool. Let's drop this instead. Nope, I didn't want to do that at all, actually. What the heck did I just drop? What did I just put away? That. I don't know. Anyways, maybe it was this. I need to stop caring about what I'm picking up. I just need to say, nope, I haven't used it in 10 minutes. Like this is okay, this is kind of starting to make sense when you guys are saying that you might have a proclivity grin for being a kleptomaniac or whatever the hell, keeping stuff when you shouldn't. Listen, man. I'll do my best. Also, is that one better than I currently have? Yeah, it is. Ba-ba-da-da-da. Put in the bank. Put in the bank. Put in the bag as well. Alright, we should have made some space. Not a lot. Damn it. Not a lot, but yes. Damn it, this bank. Yeah.
McFlufferkin said, if it's the first time you've faced a boss, you usually have to complete the story quest before Moxie's Encore terminal appears.
Yes, that's a good way to put it. I've looked everywhere. Oh, I see. So I was your last chance. Well, that's terrifying. But yes, if that's the core of your question, which is like, how do I basically kill this boss again? You have to kill it first, usually through a side quest. But if you can't get back, you usually need to complete the side quest. So if you can't get back to the location, which you usually can, you haven't went far enough in the story, or like completed the side quest, which then it would have anchored you to like, hey, by the way, the guy spawned back. Because I remember I had to do that with one of them. So I was like, oh, I wish I could just go farm that guy right now, but I had to run back to like the main. I don't know what the main story was, but it was this place, like Concord, or not Concord, whatever the heck the main location is over here. Scroll. This thing. So I had to go over here, and I was farming, like, I think it was one of these guys. I don't know if it's him or something, but I had to come back, sign the quest, like, finish it, and then I seen that this finally came up, the Encore machine. But yes. Also, let's try to do this a slight bit better and see if we can actually thrive. Alright. Well, we may not be able to thrive. Are you shitting me? Oh! Thank you. Thank God we have heat-seeking drones that can curve around objects. Chill. See, we want them all to stack up. All right. Uh-oh. Please reach that guy. Thank God. Woo! Golly. Once again, this boss sucks ass because he just, yeah, we do like death by 1,000 cuts and he has an immunity phase and it's just bullshit. Is he gonna have another? Yeah, he's gonna have another one. And that should be done. All right. Anything.
G-Red said, "Heyo."
Heyo. Is there another boss? I gotta figure this out. This is not pleasant. I do want to wait here until Lone is ready to rip, so I can see if he can also manage. Which one is Waterfall? I can also just do this. Copy, go over here. Control F. Where? There. Waterfall. Any viable? Is it the only guy? Is it he's it? Oh. I guess it's true. What a horrible boss to fight. Does the thing still work? Does that gimmick still happen? This is our only hope to make this not hellish. Is it this button? It is.
Lone Syndicate said, "I'm on my way, Grin."
Alright, let's see. I don't know if this still works. I know I did see something that may have addressed that. Also, Jesus! Sorry, I didn't see that. Cat just subscribed, or not subscribed, gave a super chat of $5. Jesus Christ, Cat, chill out, but thank you so much. Appreciate the support.
Said, I got a waterfall when we had that legendary mod on, and we just kept getting random ones.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. That's definitely. I have seen them before in the past, which kills me because I was like, oh wow, I thought these were shitty because I got that one weapon early on, and it was really shitty. It was like the I think it was called the jellyfish or something like that, or it bounces like crazy. It's just not very good. Like you throw it at the ground and then just like it enters the stratosphere, so it wasn't good in that way. But yes, it is. I have seen them before for sure. But anyways, yeah. So sorry. Thanks so much, Kat. Appreciate the super chat. Very sweet. You should next time spend the money on you. I appreciate that very much. Also, what's good, Red? Red says, "Hey, what's good, Red? What you be playing? Or have you been playing that game you showed us last time? Or is that not out yet? Actually, I don't know if that's out yet. So maybe that's a bad thing to say. I don't need your red chest. Let's see if this still works. It might not, but maybe it does. It does. It still works. What the fuck happened? How did that happen also? Oh, no. Oh, thank God. Oh, that worked. Jesus. Okay. Also, I forgot we have our build too that we could also use. And that should be enough. It's so annoying. I fucking missed. Oh, God. And again, that last little bit. What a pain.
Lone Syndicate said, "Oh, side note.
What's up?
GRINN, back to Ziz
Yep.
for a moment. Lucia engine isn't necessary to a point, so you may not need it."
You telling a man that's sitting on 30k gems that the weapon isn't necessary? It's actually kind of nice, but yeah.
Raid Nate said, "Oh yeah, I don't remember if I mentioned it, but I've been sick for the past like 3 days."
Oh no, I didn't remember that. What happened? What kind of sickness? Is it like you're bedridden, or is it like a cold? I hate to quantify being sick, but there is definitely levels to that game, and that sucks. To me, I can never handle, what is it, dizziness. Dizziness always fucks me up. I don't know what it is, but it just like sometimes that happens, and I'm just like, oh God, I'd rather a lot of different things. Nog says, super lurk fry. What? What? I fucked it up. Super lurk FYI, grinding WoW with some friends. Ooh, okay, well, we missed you, Nog. Appreciate you being here.
G-Red said taking a break from installing new PC parts.
Ooh.
Front-mounted radiator and fan installing is so fucking annoying.
Yeah.
LOL. Doing push/pull. Also, I've been playing Atelier Yumiya this past week.
Okay, Atelier Yumiya. Has nobody tried Ghost of Tsushima? Man, what a botch job was that? Or is it not out yet? I think it's out.
Raid Nate said, "I think I caught some sort of sinus infection from my dad."
From your dad? You caught a sinus infection?
Catman
Damn.
11,234 said thoughts on Daredevil. He can see Sue Storm's outline, I've seen.
Dude, I have been watching the gameplay. He looks really fun. I also really enjoy Angelica, or whatever her name is. Like, her gameplay is fun to watch.
It's a PS5 exclusive. Most of us don't have a PS5.
Oh, I see. I still feel like there's a lot of us who do have a PS5 who are not playing it. You know? Like, Alone, I'm almost certain has a PS5. For whatever reason, I feel like Cat might have a PS5 as well. Raid, I feel like, might have a PS5 as well. Bolty, I don't think so. Watch me get all that
Syndicate
wrong.
said, "All right, Icarus, calm down. Now you're flying too close to the sun. You say that until you go balls deep into that engine banner and spend 180 pulls."
That's yes. I feel like that voice really suits Sloan. But yes, I agree. It could be horrible. Let's see if Lone's Chaos Ricochet build will actually one-shot this fucker. Wait, we need to break his shield. Yeah. Well, this is uncomfortable.
McFlufferkin said, "Otherwise, I still have yet to finish Tsushima on PC. And there were many factors leading up to Yotte's release that turned me off from it."
What were the factors? I'm curious. I think you just pushed him away. Stop moving! Lone, you kept moving, buddy. The one thing when you're trying to do is you stop moving. But I think this guy is the counter to all of our builds. Unless Lone broke him somehow just now. Well, it's okay. Nope, wrong button. No, this one. Oh, God. Well, we're down again, but it's okay. Okay, well, I might have set you up for failure there. That's my bad. I think I actually did detonate mine as soon as you threw the thing on him. But yes. But yes. I will not touch him this time. But I don't know if it's... I think because any build, yeah, any build that has death by 1,000 cuts, it goes away. You need to be able to shoot him in one shot.
I wanted a proper sequel to Jinn's story. But most of the other factors were issues with the devs, both current and former, and needless controversies.
Ooh, what were the controversies? I didn't hear much. I do feel like it's... How do I put it? It's a little hard to describe, but I heard a thing recently that I kind of... it's like an incomplete... Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh my god, Lord, I'm so sorry. I didn't really click in my head what was happening until it was too late. Also... Ooh, we have... Ooh, wide disc. Bounces off surfaces? Increases damage, 120 radius. Ooh, and fire rate. That sounds actually pretty great. Actually, I might have something similar, so maybe that's not actually that great. But anyways, I was going to say, yeah, I heard someone basically say it's a really weird thing when I'm trying to find a way to make this sound not like kind of rough. But it was basically the idea of like, if your customer base, like if we know on average, like 70%, even 60%.
Atelier Yumiya is basically kind of like Genshin Impact.
Oh.
But 0 microtransactions.
Ooh.
And buy to play, not free to play. Big open world adventure anime game.
What kind of gameplay loop is this? Is it like a RTS, or is it like a third person game where you run around fighting monsters and getting levels or something like that? But yeah, sorry, I'll finish the take just so I don't sound like super sus. I was going to say, to me, the take I heard recently, which was, it's very strange that a lot of these game companies are basically continuing to make games for like a percentage of the audience that doesn't exactly exist, where like a lot of times the dominant gamers in this collective is male-based. So it makes sense that you'd probably try to slightly adjust or skew things to be what males tend to like. And I don't think that's particularly wrong to say that. You know, like in fashion stuff, there's arguably men who like to pursue fashion as well, but the industry, I think, is heavily slanted towards women, which I don't think is wrong. I think it's just like the reality of doing business. As you try to like hedge your bets on whatever is the highest percentage gain you can. Also, why the hell did that miss so badly? Lord, I think we found both of our kryptonites. You need to keep bopping me. Oh! Ooh! Oh god! Keep messing up this thing. It sucks because like there's no build. I think maybe the no, because every build I think does like death by 1,000 cuts, so nothing would be able to work besides our weird gun thing. Also, sorry, Lone. I was trying to back away from him. We do 2 of these. We do this.
McFlufferkin said, "Cat, open up the properties of BL4, then under General and GT. Launch options add number startup movies, no splash without the quotes."
Oh. Raid says, yeah, I have a PS5. Yeah. Why are you not playing Ghost of Tsushima? What do you call it, Raid? I haven't played it because to me, I just didn't see anything of it. Like I didn't see anything of it. No gameplay, no I felt like it had negative advertising. Yeah. Also, to me, I was kind of disappointed by I wanted to continue the main guy's story. Like you got me so invested in this guy, and now you're gonna take him away.
I still play my PS5.
You still play it? What was your reason for maybe not picking up Ghost of Tsushima? Because I feel like we all like Ghost of Tsushima quite a lot. And I really fuck with Sucker Punch, too. I'm not privy to all the stuff that, like, a couple employees maybe said, which was stupid. I don't know. I'm not paying attention that deep into things. I did very much stay away from that stuff, because I feel like it's not indicative of the company. It's just, like, one variable that probably is unhinged. And, yeah, stuff like that. But, yeah.
Raidnade said, "I just don't feel like playing it."
You just don't feel like playing it? Just not into it right now? You have too many games to play right now already?
Action combat game. Explore the world collecting materials, solving puzzles, fighting monsters, all of which ties into a big crafting system for upgrades and base building.
I gotta look this game up. I have no idea what to even picture. You said it's like Genshin, but I feel like I would have seen it. Is it old? Or is it like brand new?
Catman11234 said, I have a booming stable waterfall. What exactly is the interaction I'm looking for that makes it so crazy?
Basically it's anything that has like AoEs that persist. So the best one is like this orb. I'll show you in a minute, Kat, because that's a really good question for like giving people context of why we're pursuing this in any capacity. I probably should get out of this zone. Also, I haven't seen a single legendary yet, dude. You guys spoiled me with that weird mod that like makes things drop like crazy. I'll get out of here in just in case Lone wants to see Brian if he wants.
The Atelier series is pretty niche, usually revolving around your main character being an alchemist. At least that was the case with Ryzen.
But where is it? Is it this?
Lone Syndicate said, I've played the Atelier series. It's fun.
So the thing that you're going to want to find, so the reason why this interaction is really broken, Kat, is because basically Rafa has this thing where, yeah, he's not a different character, but Rafa has this interaction where whenever he crits, he has a chance of spawning another grenade. So if you have, like, let's say a giant pool of acid on the ground, or a giant, like, nova that keeps going off, basically it will keep chain detonating itself. So it will keep spawning another grenade infinitely, and that's what you get this weird effect where this effect only really lasts in this, which is like this, it just keeps re-triggering because these things can't die. But theoretically, they would just die and this would stop happening. But because they keep re-triggering their grenades, so one grenade, basically you need something that's like a dot, or like an effect on the ground that lasts more than 5 seconds, because that's the interval, or 4 seconds. That's the interval of time you have to wait to have a grenade spawn on crit. So yeah, and then you basically just infinitely spawn grenades, and eventually whatever is causing it will just die, and yeah, or it will continue to keep spawning it, which is pretty cool. And this is actually a bugged skill that should be much better than it actually is, unless it's not supposed to be like, yeah, it's if you put 5 out of 5 points into it, or like you have a class mod that puts points into it, it breaks it. So you actually don't want a class mod that puts points in it because it will break, which is pretty shitty. But yes, you're basically looking for a waterfall with any sort of like AoE stat and anything good. Like nuke is good apparently. It's apparently anything. Like more grenades is always probably the best. I think the more grenades is always better than nuke and anything like that, because you have another whole ass grenade taking it to the next encounter, which is really nice. Also, this works really well with Rafa too, because Rafa can actually sacrifice his life force to like throw 7 grenades instead of just the 1 or the 3 on cooldown, and that's also bugged. Rafa is, I think, by far one of the most bugged characters in the game as far as his skill tree goes, because it says in Rafa's skill tree that after you when basically you can like throw more grenades, but as soon as you recover 1 grenade, it resets the health penalty. But it doesn't exist. It basically you stick with having like a stupid high health penalty, irrespective if your grenade comes back. Like recharges by itself, kind of thing. So that's a little annoying. But I was gonna say, yeah. So we're looking for anything that's waterfall and anything that has like a persistent effect. And again, the ones that are really good are like the novas. I forget what it's called, but yeah. I wonder if he actually shows it like in his Rafa build. Yes, this one. Yeah, lingering payload spawns 7 rotating beams, and then we have the fissure one, which is insane, which basically like creates these like things that will reach farther. So if an enemy is running really far away, and then like the nova, he steps out of the nova range, these things will continue to give you 3 shots to crit, which is, you have a pretty high crit chance, I think, on your grenade anyway. And also you can just throw more grenades. So like you're not doing like 1x, you're doing like 5x, if that makes any sense. But yes.
Catman 11,234 said, my waterfall spawns a singularity.
That's pretty good.
Would that work?
It depends. I try. Well, it depends on if you have a Rafa. So the reason why, well, first of all, that's just a really good, like a great grenade prefix. The fact that you can get like 3 or 4 modifiers on it is fantastic. You know, I don't know what waterfall specific thing is. Maybe it is it always has like a dot type of effect on it. I could probably, honestly, that sounds like what it would be. Also, I forgot we have to do this. Being stupid. Throw up my guns. It's fine, we'll do this. Heat seek, you stupid son of a bitch. There. Oh.
McFluffikins said Waterfall has multiple variations.
Oh, is that what it is?
It's one of the few legendaries with about as many rolls as purples.
Yeah, I think that's why people go for it. I think it's also because legendary has slightly higher scale.
11,234 said, I don't have a Rafa. Waterfall's specific thing is that it spawns another effect that it does when it damages someone.
Oh!
I imagine that's why Rafa works.
Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. Okay, yeah, I was wondering why that was specifically grenade. I thought it would just have to do with that, but that makes it like even better than what it achieves its job in multiple ways, not just that one way that Rafa has. That makes sense. Also makes sense why that's such a thing. Also, man, Jesus Christ. We've been farming for how many? Maybe like, well, probably been like 20 minutes, but not to see a single legendary? What the F, man? Also, it's such a shite boss. You think they would increase the drop chance because he's just a piece of shit. And this is why it may be better to farm for like whatever the like global drop rate stuff is, but probably not. Because you maybe get other stuff that's good, but then that's a lot of inventory managing. It's actually kind of chill to like just be doing this. I'm not actually sure if this thing stacks like it did.
McFlufferkin said, and it goes nutty when hitting vile enemy crystals.
Ooh. Oh, yeah, I can see that. Yeah, because a lot of the Tori weapons to me don't feel like they're really great against the vile enemies. Apparently, like there's like a minigun that like shoots missiles. It's like one of the legendaries that I've only gotten like a handful of them. But apparently it's really good. Everyone swears by them. But it's great for taking up vile enemies, but I have yet to do it. I've yet to use it predominantly because it's just... But honestly, yeah, this build is really pretty specific about what it wants.
Lone Syndicate said, I have a few waterfall grenades. GRINN, I can give them to you. Not sure if they're the ones you're looking for, though.
If you ever...
Catman,
I mean, I would look at them. I wouldn't take anything I wouldn't
join
use.
Your game to have your Rafa try. Getting unable to join. You cannot join game.
Can I invite you instead? I'm not actually seeing you here, Cat. Yeah, I don't know if it's that I'm not. Are you like privated somehow? Because I can't see you. I'm just waiting.
McFlufferkins said, I have a tectonic waterfall that has been amazing on my Harlow, has big radius, bouncing projectiles, and no self-damage.
That's so bullshit, dude. You can't step into it again? Yeah, it sucks because like the only I need this weapon, but not be Toric stickied. I need it to be like an instant kill.
Said, I'll share some vids with you later about Atelier Yumiya GRINN.
Oh, yeah.
After I get my PC running.
Yeah, I'll actually do. I'll search it up right now. I forgot to do that. Also, what a name! I was gonna try to freestyle type that in, but hell no. Let me see. Google Atelier you that the alchemist whole shebang video. I clicked on it. I don't know if this is old or not. This is 6 months old. It looks pretty Japanese to me. Forgive me if that was a little rough. All right. Little Monster Hunter-y. Ooh, you fell really fast. All right. Well. So it is a little like RTS-y a little bit. Not RTS. Sorry. What's that thing like? You get a turn, I get a turn, but it's not. It doesn't feel as bad. I can't. I'm not describing it properly, but there's like I see this thing that's very popular in like Japanese JRPGs, like I don't even remember what it's called. Damn it. Yeah, it's like a thing where like you enter a combat engagement and they're like den it, and you're like yeah, and you're like smashing it together.
McFlufferkin said a base turner game.
That's what it is.
Cheeky smiley face.
Thank you. That's yeah, something like that. The characters look really cute. Also, games must have no budget nowadays because I have not seen nothing about this game, but it looks neat. It looks a little jank. Oh, that's why. It's not jank, it's that we're watching it in 5x speed. I was wondering why that was the case. A little bit of lag. Okay. That's rough, but okay. So it seems so uncomfortable. Like you're so far forward. Anyways, yes, there's a physics. We like that. There's base building. Okay, this is what you meant. Huh. I kind of dig it. It's to me, it's like if it could reach Pal World's level of like visual enjoyment, I would like it more. Probably, I'd be willing to try it. It definitely looks, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. They have like 1,000 items and stuff like that. I don't know if I love this part of it yet, the crafting, because I don't know how good that is. But yeah. This is cool. If I was a young man who had time to dedicate to like no life in a game that I wasn't 100% sure about but looked interesting, I would totally play it. And this part looks more enjoyable than the other thing, because at least it feels like somewhat in real time combat, you know what I mean? It feels like you're third personing instead of like waiting your turn.
McFlufferkin said, I believe it's under the Koei Tecmo umbrella, as Warriors Abyss, that roguelike spin-off of the Musou series, has the 3 most recent Atelier Pro tags as guest characters.
Huh. I'll be honest, Fluff. I apologize in advance. All those things I did not. They mean nothing to me. I've never felt so completely lost by I don't recognize any of those. Kaio, Tekumi, none of that. None of that makes sense. Warrior Abyss sounds like something I've heard before. so yes, but I was gonna be like, yep. And I feel like I can't lie.
Finish Atelier Ryza 1 myself, but I do plan on fully getting into the series. Best part is you don't have to play any of the previous games with exception.
Ooh. Yeah, do you remember that game we played alone? Like me and you both were playing it. It was like it was like the first like Japanese-esque JRPG type vibe.
Said Dynasty Warriors and its various spin-offs, alongside Ninja Gaiden.
What the fuck? Why didn't he fucking lose his shield, man? Oh, I hate this boss. Please don't tell me he hopped over that. Thank God. Also, I don't know if they did nerf this. It still feels like it's doing good damage, but I don't know if it's doing like damage. You know what I mean? I also I'm not sure if I stacked it enough. Oh, we're not climbing up. Left says, did we ever figure out why Cat wasn't able to join? I don't know what the fuck.
Lone Syndicate said Tales of Arise. Yeah,
that's the one.
You made that one boss guy for the game, and the video did very well.
Yeah, I did the one boss guy because it was dude. Again, this is the issue with me, is like when there's no one providing a solution, I'm like, fuck it, I'll do it. But when people start showing the solution, or when the solution is just like, I'm not the guy. You know what I mean? Like, I should not be the one leading the charge here. You know what I mean? And eventually, you're just like, fuck it. I guess I'll do my best. And that's when Let It Die happens. And that's why we saw people coming to our stream and being like, guess what? What are your thoughts on the thing? And I'm like, why I'm not an authority here. I didn't even make it to Tengaku, man. I made it to 460 and stopped.
McFlufferkin said also the Neo series, another IP from Team Ninja, which is a studio under Koei Tecmo.
I've heard about Neo. I think isn't that the one Lone's excited for? No, Lone's excited for Ninja Gaiden. Sorry. Get my wires crossed. I keep hitting the button that toggles things in a weird way. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Damn it! Did he seriously, like...
G-Red said I have Tales of Arise still installed. With mods. Have finished yet. Damn ADHD Lowell.
With mods? What kind of mods are they? Are JRPGs like moddable, or is it just like, nah, you can like reskin them basically, but like you can like get an armor set looking different if you want. Like, and I think Fall, like we've talked about this before. Every time we talk about mods, I always talk about like how Fallout's ruined me and just been like, it set a standard that like no other game can follow, and I'm like, I apologize. I know this is probably fucked up, but it's perfect. Like I can't be unruined. You know what I mean? Like I will always look at every moddable game. Like, and you know what's other? There's games that, like Rise to the Occasion, Blade and Sorcery reaches that level of holy fuck.
Said. As it is, Koei Tecmo is a more niche Japanese
that.
publisher nowadays. A lot of long-running series that have either had a decline or only recently resurged.
Okay, yeah. If they found a new like audience and popularity and stuff like that, makes sense. I think that's gonna be a lot of stuff in the next coming years. Dude, I every conversation that like it has to do with the future right now is AI stuff.
Take a wild guess the type of mods I have installed.
Oh no, I know. My question, my deeper question, I guess, was basically like, I know they're degenerate mods, but I was wondering how. My question is always, how degenerate does it go? Because again, once again, Skyrim left a rather high bar for all degeneracy things to follow. So my PC is not loving the thing. I still get like CPU getting used like crazy. Indicators on my motherboard. I honestly think it takes more time for me to use the pistol than this. Than just my toric sticky situation. Throwing knife, combat knife. One has traveled somewhere far away. What's good, crazy?
11,234 said, can't join you or alone for some reason. No clue why.
Is it me? Let me see. It could be me. It could be me. Did I set my like Steam to private somehow? I don't think I did, but view. Oh, my Steam is like hard locked up. That may be why. I can't like click my friends thing to see. Well, what the F? Could I do this instead? Nope. I wanted to click this and then. There. I don't know if that will work, Cat. Oh, I see you, Cat. I see you now. I've seen you twice. I don't know what I was saying before I diverted somewhere else to something else. Oh, no, crazy. I was gonna say, what do you call it? We're farming for the waterfall grenade because it's a very good grenade for Amon. Not for Amon, sorry, for Rafa, for the grenade build it with rockin'. Also, I don't think he can even get like stuck with stuff if he. Oh my God, he jumped over it, you son of a bitch. Ooh, come here. Oh, that's what Lone's doing. Lone is going to go get his his waterfall grenades. Lone, those are valuable, buddy. If you don't want to give me that, I totally get it. And this. And this. Point blank, right in your chest. I'll try to dodge, didn't have any juice.
Catman 11,234 said a patch just came out. Maybe that's it.
Oh, maybe.
G-Red
Okay,
said,
yeah, you didn't have the pop thing.
Most games I've seen with lewd mods are just models and textures, except Starbound, as well as Paw World and BG3 that have sex mods.
Jesus Christ, Power World?
Syndicate said, "All right, I lied. I only had one."
It's okay. I'm about to say, I don't think I've gotten many of them to drop either, or else I would have probably kept them. So I tend to keep. Well, actually, I haven't checked my vault to if I have. Oh, we got one. Spawns a second grenade mid-flight. Each grenade spawns a singularity. It also has nuke on it though, so there is that. I can do one of these. Actually,
said PAL deck entry number 69 exists. Of course, there'd be Hadada mods.
Oh, sorry, it's right here, Lone. Ooh, that might be good. That might be good. This. I don't think it's quite enough.
11,234 said, I have the patch installed. Do you guys? This has happened one time before. I am just an unlucky
I don't know. I think so. Did it just come out like this second? Because I should have the patch installed. I can, like, invite you. It says sent invite. Also, Lone, could you, like, anchor yourself here so I can travel back to you?
McFlufferkin said, the patch was yesterday, so it should have been
Yeah,
live.
so then we definitely have
There's
it.
no other update I have available on Steam.
Raid Nate said, "Oh yeah, I mentioned this earlier, but Battlefield 6 comes out today." For
I
those
did see
interested."
that. I'm tempted, but I'm also kind of terrified that I like it too much. So we're gonna kind of keep our distance, just a little bit. Yeah, but Lone, if you could stay at this location, so I was going to check my bank real quick. I don't know. Maybe I have a decent thing in there somewhere that because I can see me being like, I have too many grenades and just chucking it into the thing. With the singularity one, actually might be not terrible. Well, it won't be good damage, but it would be. Well, I don't know. We kind of want damage, so I guess that's the holy grail. Where is my bank? I do think your bank can exist in these locations. Can it not? Do outposts not have your bank? I guess not. We go to a main capital city.
Catman 11234 said I received nothing on my end invite-wise. It's all good.
Oh, well, Mr. Cat, this is bullshit. Okay. Is it this? What's the cities? No, it's a bunch of little houses cluster. There gotta be a bank in
Lone
here.
Syndicate said sure. Also relating back to Ninja Gaiden, I'm hyped Ninja Gaiden 4 drops on 21th of this month. Emma, get it as a birthday gift to myself.
Ooh, you better tell me when's your birthday, Lone. What do you call it? Yes, that is, yeah, that's exciting, man, especially on your birthday. Well, that's also kind of a shy present to be like, oh, guess what? It's your birthday, and you're gonna be eating shit for 20 minutes, nonstop. Have fun. You're gonna be dying on repeat consistently. What a good way to celebrate the birthday. I don't know if it's just this. The thing is that I can't like leave to another location. I don't know. Maybe I just can't find that. There's gotta be a safe in the houses. I can't leave this area, I don't think, unless this bottom area is all considered the same like general area, and I won't have to like
Catman
force
11234 said, "How long did it take you to do all the quests for UVHM?" I just got to 1 and saw 1 mission, had 2 side quests as a requirement to start. Immediately took a break.
To me, it wasn't too bad. It's just like I did like a duration thing. So basically, I played. I set a little goal for myself. I basically said I want to play a game every for an hour every morning. So then I basically I wanted to play a game every morning just to kind of help me start my day before I like start going hard into like tasks that are more difficult. Okay, so apparently this whole bottom area is one thing. I thought it was like a separate thing. It's not. Anyways, I basically did 1 hour a day of doing the OP levels, and I think it took like 4 days. So, and honestly, if like 4 hours probably of consistent work, maybe 5 would be my guess. But it's not too bad. It's just that that's actually not bad at all. I shouldn't say that. To me, it's more of like it just feels like why. And again, if you have the map like fully explored, it's not that bad. A lot of it's just like literally you like. The slowest part is finding out where that thing is, which is annoying that you can't just like toggle it on the map and say like go there, because like no one I think is just gonna run around the map and try to find this location. I think that's just a waste of time. So I don't know why they just let you like toggle it on the map, even if you have to like spend money to do that. It's weird that they don't let you do that. Anyways, we're gonna go to type. Sorry, I want to go to grenades, and then I want to go to. Well, shit, I actually don't know what manufacturer it is. Let me see.
Lone Syndicate said, nah, I'm built different, Grin. I played and beat the original Ninja Gaiden. As a kid, people think Souls games are tough.
Yeah?
Nah, they haven't played Ninja Gaiden on the highest
Where
difficulty.
would you put Let It Die in the category of difficulty? And maybe it's wrong to phrase that in there, because I think Let It Die is not even difficult necessarily. I think Let It Die is just like really, really tedious. I don't know if I would consider, no, it's kind of difficult. There's definitely shit that's like, it is difficult. Like again, if you think about the Forceman, like Red Napalm, it's wildly difficult. Like you can't make a fucking mistake at all, or else you're dead and you're like behind 20 minutes. Like at least with Ninja Gaiden, I think you just keep like bashing your head against the wall. Like you can just keep trying and trying again. There's no like penalty necessarily for losing. Also, was it Vladov that was the waterfall?
McFlufferkin said, the new Ninja Gaiden is a joint developed project by both Team Ninja and Platinum Games, which is pretty cool. Practically getting 2 games in one.
That's kind of neat. We already got some of these. So we have fires bullets around grenade, dealing not a lot of damage. Missiles fire from the grenade, homing in on enemies. Is it only a little bit? And we got hazard. Oh! Do we have it? We're so close to having it. We got Merv, which is something good. But I don't think that's what we want. Spawns a second grenade mid-flight. No, it's only 1 grenade. Spawns 4 grenades, which spawns even more grenades. And that's it. You son of a bitch. I don't think any of those are the ones we want. We also want fire, because Rafa has specific skills that like tremendously buff fire, which is pretty cool. Alright, sorry, Lord, I'm back. I'm a-coming. Also, I did put Vex in the thumbnail of tomorrow's stream. I have no idea if we're gonna do that. I thought maybe, but then yeah. I think what we might do is I might install the mods and then like be like, this is what we're doing now. We're a little more efficient. I thought maybe we'd be ready to try what's her name. I'm not sure about that yet. I do think I want to try Vex and like give her like a pretty neat build type thing. Sorry, I want to do the Reaper build, like some of the Reaper builds I've seen. I don't think it's her best build by far at all. Also, Jesus Christ. We both whiffed, Sloan. We both whiffed. In my defense, he's weird. I feel like he's invisible a lot of times. Oh, God. It's definitely not our best grenade, this one. Let's do this really quick. Sure, we'll try that.
McFlufferkin said, well, alongside the QOL mods from Kate's, there's also a set of mods to customize Vex's hair and eye color.
Ooh. That's pretty cool. I feel like, yeah, that's the interesting thing, because I do think Borderlands' like marketing strategy is to like sell skins eventually, but I don't... Yeah, modding is pretty helpful in that regard, where I think it would be a little... Yeah. I don't know if in fact, that's the only thing that I'm not sure about in a lot of these games, is I don't know if there's ever been a game
Lone
that's...
Syndicate said, whiff, what you mean grin on my screen? We both hit him.
Yes. I'm happy with doing this as well. An absolute victory, some would say, on that. I need to have a chance to swap out the other stuff. The one that did seem neat is the Singularity one. I think it's good for, like, CC stuff. Look at that. Look at all those little tiny little things. Oh, God. Ooh. Come on. Are you holding it? I missed. Dude, it's actually, I can't even see if he's actually like, like, what do you call it? Is he being affected by the Singularity Grenade at all? In fact, no, I'm not gonna leave alone again. It's wrong. I was gonna respect myself, but it's stupid. I'll wait till it's down time. Ooh. Ba 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 ba. Also, Lone, have you mastered Daredevil yet or no? Because to me, I've seen the gameplay of him. He looks super dope. He does look like he's weirdly challenging, I guess. You know what's, again, I keep seeing Angela gameplay, and it's weird because like I think you have to completely flip your like the way you think in that game, which is a lot of it's like movement oriented, is how you stay alive, and then like burst damage.
Lone Syndicate said would be faster if we just farmed him with UVHM.
You mean like without UVHM on? Because we have UVHM 5, so you must mean like we've turned off UVHM. You think it'd be faster? We could try that.
Catman 11,234 said, thanks for putting me into the disc jockey. This thing is so fucking fun.
The disc jockey? Which one? Is that the Ricochet thing? Yeah. Also, what's good, Kanji? That's all I'm going to say. El Kanji? That's all I can see. I apologize. I can't read that. I hope you have a lovely day. What am I trying to do? We are, yeah, without. Okay, so let's see. We could try it Lone. We'll lose out on some of the... Actually, I don't know if that's actually going to be better Lone, because we'll get it to drop more likely, but we won't get it to have more additive bonuses on it. So I don't know if that's actually something we want to do. So it'll drop probably, we'll get a couple more legendaries because it'll die fast, but when it drops, it probably won't have any like good modifiers on it, unless this legendary always has modifiers, a 5-stack on it. We'll try it for a little bit. Let's just see. Let's just run it. But yeah, Daredevil looks really cool, but he also looks like, I don't know, man. Like I still think Blade like is probably pretty good. You know, like there's characters like I feel like Marvel Rivals has really like nailed the characters that are fun to play, etc. I do think it's suffering from like a problem of it just has like it's not balanced as far as like the characters that you can choose. Like people still basically hardlock Magneto, and I don't think Angela made people like, oh, now we have like another forever DPS or forever tank. I mean, because she's kind of like a dive type thing, you know. She's not actually like a traditional face tank kind of shit, you know. Actually, you know who it's sad? I thought Benny was gonna like fucking rule Marvel Rivals when they gave him that like in-air buff, but then they gave everyone else another like in-air buff thing, and then he just kind of became obsolescent in that. Amon is extremely smart. It seems dialogue. He said, "I know your weakness, death." Of course.
Syndicate said, haven't even touched Rivals since Daredevil dropped.
You didn't even like jump in to play him a little bit? Or maybe it was Raid who was talking to me about it. Someone popped in here talking about Rivals, and I thought, ooh, man, Daredevil looks like a ton of fun. Visually wise, I like the way that they handled it, being like kind of silly. Also, yeah, those singularities pop with some damage, but then they just do not do anything else. Also, let's do one of these. Where's my baby? My oh god, yes. Somehow I was able to face tank that. I was gonna say, like, I'm not sure if we're gonna kill him faster. I don't know if that's the problem. Wasn't our damage. The problem was his stupid immunity phases. We lost them. Oh wait, there it is. Nice. A little bit faster, actually. We definitely need to download that fucking mod that's drop rate intensive. Oh. Why? Sometimes my joystick, I guess, is not pointed forward, which is annoying. Plus, as Harlow says, everyone's weakness is death.
Lone Syndicate said, never mind, this fight just...
Yeah. I was going to say, it's pretty shit across the board. Let's go back to OP level 5, just so when it does drop, there's a chance. There's a chance for it to not be shit. By the way, Lone, at any point, you can say, I'm out, and I would think not. I would honestly think better of you. Because right now, it just sucks. You don't need to suffer with me, okay? Also, what do you call it? I also think I'll fix this by next stream, probably. I'll figure out a way to make it less shit. Also, Lone, you were stacking the pistol quite a bit. Does the pistol... Oh, I guess we restarted the instance, so you lost all your stacks, right? Did you notice the pistol was doing more damage? Because I feel like I thought it was, but like I almost like... Maybe it's better to see if it does damage right now. Like, I haven't done any stacking weird stuff with it. And we definitely re-instanced the engagement, so let's see. Yeah, unless it doesn't count, but like... I think that just does this damage now. No, maybe that's still nuts. And maybe it didn't like reset the thing. Maybe you need to like alt-tab out of the entire game. Or maybe this thing just hits that fucking hard. Because damn.
Lone Syndicate said, nah, Grin, friends suffer together.
Oh.
And if it were me, I enjoy company in my suffering.
Yeah, I don't. See, I don't want more people to feel bad.
I do love how the quests are instructions for unlocking things. Just got the side quest done for that one boss.
For me, it makes me feel like I am burdening another person, which I do not like. Honestly, I'm big into suffering by yourself.
I'll be checking out Absalom tomorrow. It's been a roguelite beat. Up I've been looking forward to, with one guest composer being Mick Gordon himself for the first big boss.
Okay. For what? I'll be checking out Absalom tomorrow. Am I saying that right? I don't know. I should have listened to TTS when he said it. I didn't hear the name clearly. Because it causes an additional explosion when damaged targets. Bounces 3 times. Additional grenades spawn with each. Spawns additional grenade. Oh. Huh. We shall try. I don't know if it's good. But we shall try. Damn it. Fuck, I missed! Speed is only good if you can manage the chaos. I will kill him. It's fine. There we go. Did he drop anything? Nothing. Also, Lone, did you watch that the damn Hokkaido gal anime thing? I felt uncomfortable talking about this. But what do you call it? I'm at 3 episodes in, man. It's pretty fucking good. It's a solid, like, wholesome thing. It gets a little degenerate sometimes, but what anime that's rom-com doesn't have weird, stuff? Yeah. I got nothing to say besides, ooh. This. Oh, God. But yeah, I also, there's this moment where, like, in the show that I thought was very cool, which was the main character is, like, kind of like a dumb, ditzy dude, like, talk about every main harem protagonist ever. But this guy, genuinely, the dude who voiced him and the character's, like, model and design, just a super warm presence, you know what I mean? Like, a super, like, kind. There's even this moment where he, like, tells...
The kid said, nope, not yet gonna watch some anime this weekend.
But I was gonna say, yeah. Also, I can't wait to finally watch it. But I was gonna say, yeah, there's like this cute moment where he's like getting a ride. He's in like this blizzard. It's like, oh, I was gonna say that when you also watch it alone. I think because it's dubbed in English, like I'm watching the Crunchyroll dubbed equivalent. I think how they did this is they basically were like, well, if it's dubbed by like if it's English speaking, it's basically default U.S. Cadence, I guess. U.S. is like speech pattern. So then I think they were like, okay, well, if to make it so that this Hokkaido is like the backwoods essentially, in Japan, the equivalent for a U.S. would be Canadians essentially, and that's essentially what the amount of times they say "a" is insane. I'm like, I don't think that's a Japanese Hokkaido thing, unless it is.
Playable characters is voiced by Samantha Bayar, Carlax VA.
Oh.
The others are Galandra, Big Sword Necromancer, Carl, Blunderbuss and Dwarf, and Broom, Frog Mage.
Okay. I'm just a playable character I played with Samantha, VA. God, the VAs don't really... I don't know the VAs very clearly, but yes. Like, I'm not sure. I don't remember those people. I'm sure I do. I just don't remember the names of them. But yeah. Yeah, it's very weird. So, like, I'm watching this, and they're saying, like... They're doing a decent job, but like not making it like stereotypically annoying Canadian. Like it's basically when someone like the equivalent for the people in the U.S. is when someone does like a Southern accent, but they're like, let's make the guy sound as stupid as humanly possible. The same thing when people are talking about making like a Canadian accent, which is honestly just a fucking a Newfoundlander accent essentially.
Lone Syndicate said no matter how much game I pack into the shot, you always go into immunity at certain point.
No matter how much the game I put into the shooting always goes. Yeah. No matter how much. Oh, I see. But that's the thing, Alone. I don't. Is the gun stacking? So like when you shoot an ad, are you seeing like 1 million damage, or because I'm seeing like 35, and I wonder if this gun is just scaled to that equivalent with our builds. That's what I'm curious to see with our gun and our build and stuff like that. Because like I stacked this a little bit, but I don't know if because they did buff pistols. I wonder if they were trying to make it so that like this gun is still a powerhouse.
Karlak is the big tiefling barbarian from Baldur's Gate 3.
Gotcha, I haven't played Baldur's Gate, so that makes sense.
Despite her infernal engine for a heart.
Oh, that's awesome. Another reason why Baldur's Gate storytelling seems awesome. I will say, as much as I'm like, hats off to Baldur's Gate and all that stuff. There was I'm not sure. Valerian, for a minute there, kind of seemed like they were smelling their own farts pretty hard. Not that they don't deserve to like have pride, but it did seem like a little odd. You know, everyone likes yeah, it's like a developer being awesome, but at the same time, it's like I don't know, maybe that's a weird thing that only I picked up on, but I don't know. It seemed like there was a couple E3s where they started saying, like everyone deserves to hear what we say about everything we feel, and I'm like, I don't know about that. Like, because we made a bomb-ass game, we deserve to have an opinion on everything, and everyone should pay attention. I'm like, well, I'm not sure about that. But I don't know. I only hearing stuff in passing, so I can't quite say, like, I believe this. I'm just like, I kind of picked that up on that. Fires additional bullets and grenades and that. Aerial projectiles will bounce off of enemies and rocket towards nearby enemies. I'll pick it up, but that's not what we want either. We want the damn fire. Fire and fire pyres, baby. Specifically because we do a shit ton of fire enhancement damage, I believe. I think Rafa does ice. I think we do fire. Increase incendiary damage. Dabba dabba dabba.
McFlufferkin said, in a lot of ways, Larian deserves the praise, but I do agree Swin did get a bit high-horsey about game dev.
Yeah, okay, that's all I was saying. That's kind of that was a more articulated way of putting it, for sure. For me, I was like, I still like fuck with them. I think that's good. You know what game I think about, dude, still to this day? And it shouldn't pop up in my head. I still think about goddamn Hogwarts Legacy. Now, I might be just a diehard Harry Potter fan, probably the case. But I am, dude, I cannot. That's one of the few games where I'm like, dude, now that they know,
I do 3.7 mil on crit.
Okay, yeah, so it is. The glitch is still working. Gotcha. I wasn't sure if it's still doing. I'll try not to shoot it, Lone. I want to see if you can like one shot it, because surely he doesn't have any more than 3 million damage. I think I also may be fucking you over because of I may be shooting and taking away like the initial proc of your hit. Because yeah, I'm doing like 30k a hit, and I only need to stack up like a couple dots. I see. Yeah, no. So there is in fact, there is actually. It almost feels like it's worse for when you use it like that. How about this, Lone? I'll just be the canister boy, essentially. I can do some damage too. I'll contribute, but I'm mainly trying to make sure I hold the canister so that as soon as you pop him, I can shred his armor.
McFlufferkin said, "I also would love to see more of the Divinity series. It's a lot longer running than many might
Yeah,
think.
I remember I was watching...
It had a bunch of third-person ARPGs alongside Dragon Commander before original Sin 1 and 2.
I was going to say, when it comes to... that's one of the things I've heard for a lot of is the Divinity series just being like a super big thing. Also, I fucked up Lone there. I apologize, Lone. I've trapped you. That is my mistake. I will pull you... I guess you could teleport to me if worst case scenario happened, but... Why didn't you kill it? Why didn't I get picked up from that? It's so weird. You did do damage. Also, Vex's eyes are glowing and shit. Very cool. Wait, is this what Bolty wanted? It is not. One was Alchemist, and the other one was a Psychic or Phasic or something like that. You know what's so fucked up? Bolty, like, continuing to remind me over the course of an hour, just, like, texted me, being like, by the way, it actually did condition me to remember. Like, really well, actually. I remember things how I remember things, which is super fucked up, which is I remember... I understood Alchemist, and I didn't understand the second one, but I understood like the first 3 letters, and that's how I remember it. which I don't think there's a lot of like P versions of class mods and stuff like that. So it works, man. It's flawed, it's fucked up, but it works. Also, yeah, the Divinity series, again, there's so many games where I'm like, could we just, like, you're 5 games in to the Divinity
Lone
series.
Syndicate said, I also encountered a visual bug where the poison cloud doesn't go away, making the arena hard as hell to see.
What? Could you take a screenshot? I wonder what that would even look like. Also, yeah, it also sucks because you can't, like, reload the instance easily. Lone's taking a screenshot. Lone's gonna pop. Bang! So do we still have the, I would like to try that. I'm not sure if it's gonna be good. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Wait for the to get out of there. I also encountered the visual bug. Is in the Discord? I think that's what Lone's doing right now. He's taking a picture of the chaos on the battlefield. Oh, hey guys, this is going to be a strange question. Hypothetically speaking, say you got really into Tic Tacs at some point, okay? And there were these delicious, amazing Tic Tacs. I'll check it out in a minute. but you basically have weird things and you stop doing things. So you like eat Tic Tacs for like a month and think this is great, and then just stop it completely.
For those that think the romances of BG3 are peak or crossing the line from Larian, they have an experienced dragon commander. Every major race, including undead, had princesses to court.
Ooh, that's fun. Oh yeah, just to round out the thing. To me, I wish so many games are on like their 5th iteration of something would change the pretext of like the engagement. Whether it's like, oh, let's do it in 3rd person, let's do it in 1st person, let's try a different angle on this so we can kind of like approach a different demographic and kind of like introduce this or like the stuff that we are skilled in a different lens or light, I guess. Anyways, back to the Tic Tac thing. Do you think Tic Tacs age or get old? Because I have had one that I don't know where you would see it. I have Tic Tacs that came out in 2017. And they don't look bad. What if there's one that's sealed? I hear people who drink like Coca-Cola that's like 1,000,000 years old and they don't seem to die. Have a bad night, probably. But, you know, it's like old chocolate, you know? Like, it's not going to taste as great, but surely you don't have to waste it. I don't know. What the fuck happened? Oh, I got it! I got it back! What? Kill it. Oh. Still nothing. Pain. Oh, also, I forgot to... I'll look at Lone's thing in a minute. I forgot what I was doing. Let's see. Discord type shit. This. And then we'll jump over to this.
McFlufferkin said if the package has been sealed since then, it's probably fine. The coating on Tic Tacs should preserve them.
Ooh, okay. Also, this was a very cool thing Kat showed me real quick. I did see this. I see this guy around. Very cool.
Every time we kill it, it gets worse.
Every time we kill it, it gets... Oh, great. I'll check on it in a minute. But yeah, this is very cool. I do see this guy a lot. He uses like rope darts, shows how cool it is. Shows how he actually uses it like against people and like HEMA type stuff, where it's just like a person coming at you with a katana and you use whatever weapon you want and stuff like that. And it's pretty cool. It definitely, I think, is an all or nothing weapon. It's a pretty big like, ooh, if you miss, you're pretty well fucked. But yes, also, this is what Lone's seeing. Also, hot damn, Lone. I didn't know you had like an ultra wide monitor. And you got that for like a decent deal? Shit, man. I see those YouTube videos with like people playing like a game in ultra wide, and I'm always jealous. Yeah, Lone, I don't know what to do with this. This is like, I was wondering why like sometimes it didn't seem like you were hitting, like you were doing like fighting demons. That's for sure why. Maybe if you want to reload your instance, but you would lose all your stacks on your pistol. So I'm not sure whichever kind of poison you want to rock, but that makes a lot of sense. And I don't know how to fix it.
Lone Syndicate said $150 I got it for.
That's a great deal, man. That's insane. My fucking... Well, I'm also in Canada dollars. Oh, Kat, are you still here? Are you here? I haven't seen your comment in a while. I wonder if you stepped away. Did you see the Valve Deckard news, boy-oh? Can't believe I forgot to tell you this. It's such a big thing, maybe, possibly. I don't know. It's out. No, it's not.
Catman11234 said, I am indeed here and have been...
Got it. Cat. We just got information about a leak. That says the Valve Deckard has is basically like started production of it like being made en masse. So there's like places in Shanghai where they're actually like putting it together. So people are saying holidays. Maybe, possibly, and they're saying that it's going to be a bridge between the Meta Pro. Basically, it's going to have, people are saying it's going to be micro OLED now, because that's what, like, some of the things said. It could still change, but they said it's going to be micro OLED, but it's not going to be, like, 4K. It's probably going to be, like, 2K some change. Basically, 2K, whatever it would be. So yes, but and apparently, this is, like, somewhere people are, like, filling in the gap. There could be 2 versions. It could just be the one version 2. So we don't know if, like, it's weird things within production, but like you could have 2 versions that's actually not needed. One is like a prototype, and then the other one is the real thing, or it could be literally they have 2 versions, like to like one that's like high end and one that's low end or entry level, stuff like that. So possibly around the holiday season, and I am at this point, dude. I've been so beaten down by like copium nonsense. that I feel like nothing a little bit. Like I am excited for the idea that it could exist eventually one day. But I have kind of, like, even now, as I get excited for it, I'm like, we've been here before. We've been here before. Also, I forgot we can just hold this, and we don't have to actually throw it until we're ready to rock. Also, no, it's the gun, the disgusting, filthy, vile weapon. It's another one of the gun, the filthy, vile, disgusting weapon. Ugh. This is one of the worst pistols in the game. Disgusting. Also, there's another one of Bolty's things. Weaver. We don't want Weaver. Apparently, Icebringer is also pretty good for Amon, for class mods.
Catman 11,234 said, interesting. I'd like 2 options.
Yes.
Also, what the hell is this? Cannot find a path from this location shit now.
Weird. I wonder why. What's like in Borderlands? Man, every time there's a patch, there also seems to break shit. So it's kind of one of those things. It's like a poison deal. Get away from me. Also, Lone, have you not gotten anything to drop either? Because, geez. You took it. No, come this way. Yes, you got it. Oh, also, guys, a quick TLDR, just in case. I'll probably have to mention this like consistently throughout the stream. Tomorrow is going to be a who the hell knows kind of day. So I think it's weird. I think how the stream might work is it might be the same business as usual. It might be like 3 p.m. And then we stream till 3, 4, and then 5 we have to stop. Yes, I think that's probably how it's going to go. So same as normal. But I basically like, because it's my grandma's birthday basically, it's what's happening. So we have to go hang out. But I was wondering if I should do it beforehand, after,
just got
kind of stuff.
An Amon class mod.
Ooh, what kind of Amon class mod? What kind is it? Is it the Icebringer or is it a different tang? Because I have like a billion of them damn Amon class mods. And I'm waiting for one build to be like, you need this thing. And I'm like, I kept it. This is what every like hoarder desires. We've really turned around on this whole like, yeah, this whole hoarder thing. I wonder if we can shoot those out of the air. You can shoot that out of the air. That's amazing. Oh. Ba, 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 ba. Lone, I don't imagine you'd want a pistol that creates a clone of itself that basically is an Atlas. It's like just the worst. Even talking about it makes me upset. Atlas is just ass. Just ass cheeks.
Lone Syndicate said no. The visual bugs still
persist. Do you want us to fix it? And by fix it, I mean if we fix it, I'm sure it will basically take away all your stacks you have on your revolver. But I'd hate for you to be like living in like a fucking, like literally doing Daredevil shit where you can't see nothing besides like dust, but you can feel the current of the battle or whatever the hell Daredevil's whole shtick is. I don't know. I do like that in Marvel Rivals are like, fuck it, let's give the blind guys some powers, and I'm like, that feels right.
Still attempting to join. Rip me, haha.
You're still not able. Okay, but maybe
we'll keep grinding UVHM then.
Yes. I was about to say I could try to restart my whole thing if you still want to play it for like I'm ready to throw in the towel, Grin. If that's the case, then I'll be like, got it, got it. Ooh. Oh god. Oh. Chill. No. Jump into it. He jumped into it. So weak. Oh, I still want to set aside some time to just play this game and enjoy it. As far as like not just making builds, but making builds is fun. But like I want to like run around and experience the side quest. But it's just
Lone Syndicate said, "ALB alright, Grin. I just enjoy playing with ya. Also, side note, I found an order weapon I actually fuck with."
Ooh, let me guess. It's the one order weapon that's not an order weapon. It's the one that's like an assault rifle that the slower you shoot slower when aiming down sights.
Said, I can't ask you to restart for me. Maybe next session I'll get to join. Gotta be positive.
I can definitely restart for you. Why would I not restart for you? It's not that bad. Yeah. Takes like 2 seconds. I just don't know if that will fix the problem. Is the issue. I might have jumped into you when you threw the bomb and oh god, no. Don't move! Don't panic! Panic! You got it, you got it. Oh, I thought the fuck. Okay, I call bullshit. That's some bullshit. I totally hit him. It just fucking phased through his chest. Ba ba da ba ba da ba. Oh, this boss sucks so hard, man. Rough sentence. Anyways.
Lone Syndicate said I'll show it to ya.
Okay. Are we show it to me up top or down there? Should I wait down there? Fuck. I'll wait for you right here. Show it to me. Whip it out. Oh, my body. Oh. Ow. Ooh. What is it? What is it? When shield is depleted, gain additional 55 stuff. Death sphere. Launch a death sphere that deals a lot of damage. Can charge up to fire multiple rounds. And what is it? Why is it good? Let me drop something real quick. I just want to pick it up and like fiddle with it a little bit. What do I have? Oh, I have a lot of crap is what it is. What do we want to drop? I don't know if we should drop that or that. Lone, this might be of some use to you. No, damn it. No, god damn it. I'm sorry. It's this. And then go back here. This might be of some use. Let me see. This. I did see it. Dude, this, I do know this gun. You see, it's the charge. Do you just tap it? I don't know. I can't get behind this. I do love it because it reminds me so much of Battleborn and that like
Lone Syndicate
robot
says the
guy.
first time isn't as delayed as most order weapons, so if I time it right, it's basically full auto.
Oh, maybe that's what it is. So it's like a repetitious like bop 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 thing. That makes sense. That makes sense. I think I just screwed myself. Maybe we'll see. I might have just messed myself up because I think I just put this away, and I shouldn't have put that one away. Oh yikes! Let's see. Are we doing good damage still, or did it reset by unequipping the weapon? Probably that. It did. It did. Fuck me. Oh no. Well, it's okay. We got another way to deal damage. It's not the end of the world. It's just nowhere near as good. Yeah, I need to. Yeah. Damn it. We'll make a pretty good headway. One thing that sucks about this grenade is you do need to stack up a lot of them in order to have it function. It's okay, Lowen. He'll die in a minute. Oh. Still nothing. Yeah, I'm at the point where all that stuff I said about like that mod and trying to keep legendaries like still difficult to get, this is insane. I am fully ready to completely fall into the abyss and just be like, you know what? How about you just fuck right off. All right. Yeah, I gotta do this thing again. If you want to keep getting there alone, blind as you are, you can, but I would suggest probably waiting for me.
Lone Syndicate said, "Can we break the game in half?"
Yeah, I'd have to download mods, so it's not something I can do right now. I don't think. Probably wouldn't be that long, but it'd be enough to where I'd want to take my time with it and not feel rushed. So I'd probably do it by next stream. By next stream, we will have been corrupted, or know how to corrupt. Already we are corrupted, to be clear. We are just not, well, no. We are fucked with people who are corrupted, but not being corrupted ourselves, but basically we're there. It's a weird, like, but yes kind of sort of thing. Oh, my face.
McFlufferkin said feel free to DM me later if you need a
Yes.
guide on installing those mods.
I will see if I think you sent me some stuff, so I'll be able to look up that. And if I need help after that, I'll probably will be like, help! Oh, hopefully that's enough. Also, what are the odds that I got, like, the weapon that's the Giga Broke one? I got the pearlescent version of it. It's not pearlescent. I know what it's called. Phosphorus or something like that. I don't know. Apparently, they're working on making that account-wide, which makes a lot of sense. Otherwise, it would just be ass. Also, I think I got, like, maybe, like, 5 more runs in me, and then I want to just decompress with some React meme stuff. Because we didn't do that yesterday. We just reacted to the GRINN React tab instead of the actual memery of it all, which I kind of quite like. It's more silly. Oh. Oh, nothing. Oh. Also, I will say that is a cool thing that if you did like increase the level of drop rates you did get, it would be cool for you to kind of be like a weird lightning rod for people who run console. Be like, hey, I'll give you like great drop chances if you just join my
Lone
game.
Syndicate said, bruh,
Kinda nice.
I'm not just fighting demons, I'm fighting myself at this rate.
Can you take one screenshot before we log off, Lone? Just to see how bad it got, how bad it stacked. What was that? Penetrating, rocketing off surfaces? No. Sag. Ba 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 da ba 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 ba. Alright, this might be our last run. Oh, and then we'll do some fun meme react stuff. I really do appreciate you guys showing me that ZZ's thing. It was a fun way to start the stream. That is the one thing that like is so amazing about you guys who like especially with like the system stuff that I'm working on right now. I have like I'm so out of the loop of everything. Like I like ZZs. I play it like once an hour every night probably.
McFlufferkin said I've been having similar issues whilst joining my brother for his first time through the story.
Oh.
Might be an issue introduced with the latest patch.
I see, yeah.
Which is annoying. It was mostly pistol buffs.
Yeah, it was mostly pistol. Yeah, well, hopefully we get like an optimization patch here shortly, something like that, because I do think there's a lot of like bugs and stuff like that that need to be still ironed out. But yeah. Uh-oh. I didn't stack as much as I did on my previous shot thing. So yeah, very nice. Not to send me off, nothing. Sad. Well, we got some trash that I have no idea or no interest in, which is a bit shit. But yeah, these legendaries are pretty terrible. What did we get? We did get 2. Farmed for 2 hours and got 2 legendary waterfalls. 4 if we're counting the one that Lone gave me, as well as the one I had in my vault. So blessed. Hashtag blessed. Okay. Anyway, let's see what Lone so that was Lone's first version. How bad did it get? Oh, that's amazing. Just complete shit. Oh my god. That is wild, Lone. Mother Mary, it just gets so
said, reminder, mostly for myself, to finish the remaining ZZZ stuff before the timed rewards expire.
Yeah, I lost out on so many Withering Wave stuff, man. I think I'm better off because I just managed to do that a little more for whatever reason. Actually, I'm really digging playing we don't even have the Sammy buffs yet, and already what's her name is making her feel like usable, which is cool. Like I feel like I'm not completely kaput by the fact that I got all these things with this character. But yes, let us jump over to probably this. We'll kill this for a little bit. Turn that down. Jump over to the memes tab. Let us see. Do a little bit of memes. I'm blind. There it is. Boom. All right. Let's see. We'll start here. These ones are always fun. These are also like wildly popular, like super popular.
Lone Syndicate said, felt like I was trying to fight in fucking Sandstorm.
Bunch of nanites around you and shit. Yee.
I would cast repel maidens upon thee.
Nothing will ever be I cast coming mouth. Nothing. Okay.
But I see another wizard has beat me to it.
Do you think in the fantasy world wizards are like trust fund kids or like billionaires? Because theoretically, like a warrior, what's he gonna provide to you besides maybe like a good lay or whatever? The wizard basically can provide you infinite stability, food. The only thing you gotta deal with is the fact that he's probably a 1,000-year-old wizard version person, you know. And I don't know about that, but honestly, this might be like Silicon Valley wizard shit in the fantasy realm. That might be them. Also, great meme. Although that is such a weird thing, dude. I always see that stuff with like it's like we grew up in the era of people telling you racial obscenities on Xbox Live or whatever. The next generation's like got you was like you have no bitches or something like that. And it's just crazy to see like a 5-year-old be like, I'm like, it's just so weird. Like just different things for sure for people. But yeah, when you die on purpose in a video game so you can eat, but your team revives you. You just inhale it. Oh, no, that. Yeah, that. No, dude, I don't know how people do that necessarily. I like to, maybe it's just me, but I am like a methodical like eater a little bit. Like I don't care about what I eat really. I'm more about like whenever I do eat, I want to set up a video. I like scroll for like 20 minutes, find the right video to watch, bang. And then I sit down, I enjoy my food, I go to, and then it's done, and then I can do whatever I need to do, but I need to find like that one banger video, you know what I mean? And by that I mean, it can't be, it's a banger video is a horrible way to phrase it. It needs to be the right amount of not interesting, but good enough to where I can watch. That makes any sense?
Lone Syndicate said, I was never one to eat and game well, not if you don't count snacks.
Yeah, I'm not a big snacker too, because I feel like it gets all in my hands, like chips or something. I'm not sure what you could eat, like you could snack on besides like almonds or something. That wouldn't like fuck up my stuff, like my controller or my whatever, you know. Please be patient. Gnomes stole my brain and replaced it with soup. Well, we know who uploaded this one. Cat. Yep, of course it's Cat. If there's ever, I've never seen a meme ever that addresses the specific cadence of soup. So whenever it's soup, it's 100% Cat for sure. Case in point, another fire ass soup meme from Cat. Marry someone who says, I love you, I'm proud of you, I'm grateful for you. Yes, we can have more soup. No, 3 soups in a day isn't too much. Yes, I can make you soup again.
Meanwhile, I've got
no,
a
12 a.m.
snacks,
isn't too...
trail mix, etc. And I keep a napkin/paper towel handy just in case.
Yeah, see, that makes sense. If you have like a whole setup where you can functionally eat without making a mess, maybe. But also, no. 12 a.m. isn't too late. 12.
And back when I ate candy licorice, something not messy, and I could just eat.
Yeah, again, that's. I still feel like my hand would get sticky a little bit. Yeah, maybe like Skittles also would be bad, but I don't know. I'm trying to think of anything that wouldn't be like that. I think maybe like grapes are the only thing I can think of that wouldn't be like a mess. Because even if grapes gets on your hands, it's not very high sugar content, where it feels like it sticks to stuff. But I was gonna say the only one I do have a kind of a weird thing with is I do think like soup is a meal. It is not like a snack. You know, I don't know. So like you having it at 12 a.m., you're eating a meal at 12 a.m., like getting up and eating like a whole ass bunch of soup. That feels like a lot. It feels like honestly too much. I don't know if I've ever woken up in the middle of the night and be like, I'm gonna have a whole ass meal. You know, maybe I just like sleep too much, but I'm like, I'd rather sleep than eat, I guess. Don't say you from the big. Oh right, this one we see this one. Right, we're kind of putting on the new ones. Did I pin this stuff before I left? Jump 2. How much did we jump to? No, this is right. This is right. Wait, is it right? Some of these don't look familiar. No, this is right. This is right. Scroll. All right. Let's see. Is this the one? I think we're right here. All right. What is this all about? Magic missile.
McFluffirkins said Catman is truly the Lucia of our community, but instead of obsession over ethereal, it's just
It is just soup. It's just soup, and it probably will always just be soup. It's soup and Warhammer. I think soup is the one he knows he can condense, and Warhammer is just a whole ass. I feel like Cat likes soup, but Cat needs Warhammer. If that makes any sense. And this is gonna be a hypergeneralization. Anyways, what is this also? 2 a.m. bird calibrating. Is it right? Bird? Yeah, bird. I think we've seen this one. I think I'm still not. I get confused if I go up or down. I don't. I think we're. Did we see this stuff beforehand? I think we've seen this stuff beforehand. I'm so lost. Do we scroll down? Okay, yes, because these look somewhat different. This, I don't think I've seen this. I think we're good. I think we're scrolling down. Okay. When you pick a red guard in the Oblivion, just jaw for days.
11,234 said, you got some new pins in React that lead to new memes.
Oh, is that what it is?
Syndicate said, I feel like Cat is easy to get gifts for, just buy the man some
soup. Soup, a Warhammer figurine, possibly. I was going to try to rope it in with the IT thing, but I don't know if you actually want more of that. I want distance from that, actually. Also, IT stuff IT is like computer stuff is super expensive. I think. Anyways, no, soup is a good, solid baseline. Anyways, when you pick a red guard, yeah, it's just giga chinned. I've been loving the character creator memes. You can make some real goons. Also, what if that's dated like I was in April, my guy. Jesus. Rat, hi, I'm new. Anyone? Rat Harada is guys. Why do we have to put a label on a guy like that and call him Rat Harada? You know what I mean? Call him a man, like you should. Okay. Also, I feel like some of these I recognize.
Soup for the Catman, stock for the bone broth.
I have never had soup on scale to like try bone broth soup or anything like that. I'm trying to, what is it called? Rage bait. Not rage bait, maybe that's the wrong way to phrase it. Edge, maybe. Oh, that's horrible. Basically, I just have, soup is one of the fewest, like, dining cuisines that I've ever had, like, variants of, you know? I have had, like, Campbell's chicken noodle soup, not ketchup soup, what is it called? Tomato soup. And like, then, like, a soup with, like, chicken soup with, like, potatoes, carrots,
11234
stuff
said
like that.
Sipping warm bone broth on a cold day, hard to beat that warm feeling.
That does sound delicious. Apparently, it's good for you too.
Said, something tells that individual has a particular set of skill, and he's armed and dangerous.
The rat for yeah. Well, see, the worst part about it is like it does imply like, are you attracted to the rat part, or are you attracted to the woman part? This is the issue that I have a little bit. What is this? Also, did anybody see the Fantastic series movie, Fantastic number 4 movie, whatever it's called? I did not hear nothing about it. I also just might be becoming more like insular from the world. It might be because of news also. The news is so horrible, like as of late, that I've just been like, I am checking out. I'm checking out. Yeah. Weather apps say there's a risk of rain today. Yeah, and tomorrow there's a risk of rain too.
McFluffirkins said was gonna say the same. Cat, sipping broth is great during the colder months.
Yes, I've never experienced that. Also, yeah, I feel like it does bone broth. Sometimes I drink stuff and it like creates like it feels like grit in my throat a little bit, like some sort of like thing. Whether it's like I don't know what it is. If it's like lemon, I think I'm also kind of slightly allergic to lemon or like acidity. Nah. Also, very funny meme. Actually, this was quite good. I like that one. That one was, yeah, also, yeah. I'm not sure if it was worthy of the crying laughing, but definitely one of these. Definitely one of my favorite ones, which is this. Solid, ha! One of those. The crying laughing to me has always been cursed, and it's like, yeah. Anyways, characters. Grown-ass man casting spells picks up the broadsword, little bro. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Man, I say as a person who's been exercising ever since he's 18. If you choose a broadsword in a video game, I think you're just... It makes no sense to me. Like, at all. You have, like, a gameplay lever that can apply to 1,000 different variables. That's infinitely fun, infinitely, like, dazzling. And you choose one motion in 1,000 iterations, basically. It's just to me, it's like... it's just, there's not a single, like, I also like the muscle brain nonsense. It's just crazy. It's like, I'll pick waving a steel stick around than all of creation itself. And you're like, what the fuck is wrong with you? It's just crazy. Wow, Todd Howard, in the 20th century, I own all 5 Elder Scrolls games. That was 1,000 years ago. Now we have 7. Checks out, honestly. Is it progressive? Is it like each progressive thing, it takes longer? I don't know if that's actually the case. I think it's always taken like around 9. Actually, no, I think this one. This one is, I think, going to be the longest one that it's ever taken. This was really came out around a specific time. KFC, a deep fried chicken. I feel like we've seen some of these. Am I crazy? I think we've looped back around. Dude, did I fucking get the right pin? Or have I just not pinned myself in like a minute? Is pins at the top or pins at the bottom? I thought new stuff was at the top. Maybe I just didn't pin the last time we did this. Or reposting could happen. I mean, this looks new. I think we're about here. This looks new. Let's pin this. Let's keep reading. Let's read one more. I would read this in yeah. What does it say? Me staring at the starting soon GRINN stream animation for half an hour before it starts. What? How? How? Also, cat looks so cute, man. In context. Also, how? You can't look at the starting. I don't have the starting screen on for that long. Also, I'm one of the few people who like, yeah, come hell or high water. I usually make it within an interval of like 10 minutes. There's some streamers who are like an hour late. Okay. Oh. And it's usually pretty quick. Like, I hit go, and then someone can be like, hi, and I'm like, hi. You know? Let's pin this.
McFlufferkin said, I've dismantled that Futurama joke before, but Fry wouldn't have experienced most of the Elder Scrolls due to being sent to the year 3000, right on New Year's Eve of Y2K.
Oh, right, because it doesn't. I see. Right. Yes.
Catman 11234 said, my reference to pins was, for the React tab, I think Lone had some, and Fluff did as well. There's also one I pinned that's mine, where you were going up, not down.
Oh, I reacted to it. The one that like the rope dart one, because I did see that one. Not Cherkin, sorry. Where is it? Also, Boti, you motherfucker! You did. Oh, I'm not sure if Boti's still here, but Boti's rocking the greatest estate developer, whatever it's called. It's one of the few manhwa that has like a perfect ending. Which is rare. It's a GRINN rack theory. One above. Oh, this is the new one. Okay, I see. What the fuck?
McFlufferkin said,
what the fuck?
But I get the point that somehow Bethesda could only release 2 more entries after Skyrim by
Dude,
the year 3000.
Joke aside, I really do hope you're here. Boti, did you finish the greatest estate developer? And if so, is it not? I only seen YouTube shorts that signaled to me how it ended, dude, and I think it is gonna go down as one of the best. Like Solo Leveling will always have like its weird like thing because it just broke through so much. But dude, for like real lovers of stories, the real estate developer is fucking
peak. Different from the @ thing. I @ you since I know you had talked about rope darts, so I figured you'd like it. The pins thing is in the top next to the search bar.
Oh, I see. 1 sec. Holy. Dude, I was watching this. Just made me think of it. I was watching this one video. It was so funny. It was this guy like playing with this like weird kids toy thing where like you spin, and for some reason he could like get up to like Mach 50, like just spin like crazy. And I started dying laughing because it looked like he basically like lost control and he just had to hang on. But then eventually he like stopped and he was in control all the time, so it ruined the joke. It ruined the funny part of it for me. Which was the fact the guy was like, check this cool thing out, and then eventually just had to hang on the rest of your life because he was gonna like fucking pass out or something horrible. Anyways, but you were saying, yeah, no, I got that bit, Kat. I thought when I actually, I'll be honest, I don't really understand. I was asking about like the pinned meme I was just confused about like where was my latest pin, and then I probably didn't pin it. But I was looking at maybe when I read your previous message, my brain swapped out pin for at, maybe. My reference to the pin is that this was a reference to your character from Avowed. Okay. My reference was with a pin in the React tab. I think Lone had some fluff, had some too. Yeah. As far as that, you mean like if I just go like this, you can see that Bolty has one, Lone has something. Yeah. Pins don't really matter. Pins to me are the only thing that like just tells me where we're off. So like eventually I have to go and delete these pins actually, just so that I can remember where we're at. But yes. Also, I definitely think this is one of those times where like Cat's probably like, no, I'm gonna write a message, then I'm gonna be behind because you're asking more questions. It makes communication harder, and I'm like, yeah, I know. It's rough. It's not the best system. But for our memes tab, let's jump back there so we don't forget to make a pin. I think we're here still. I will make a pin. Did I already make a pin? I did. Okay, good. But, ladies and gentlemen, let's see. Pins are different from ads things. I could talk about rope darts, so I figured this. Boldy says, I am in game right now, and ending was bittersweet. Definitely. But why was it bittersweet? Why was the end bittersweet? I always thought that was good.
Also, Atlas just got a new big update, so I may be checking it out next week if I find a free day to squeeze it in.
Ooh, Atlas.
Catman 11,234 said, you're fine. For me, I pinned stuff that you stopped at thumbs up, so all you need to do is go back to the pin and go up or down.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I should write which direction X
No, you're already doing too much. That makes so much sense. Okay, I was wondering, because I was just getting confused by like myself, basically. I should know that's what the pins meant. Pins basically mean like it's either up or down. Eventually we see something that's old, just jump to the next pin. That makes much more sense. I probably should make a point to like always go up instead of doing the other way. I think that makes sense. So moving forward, I'll always pin the thing. No, because we scroll down.
Raidnade
I have
said,
to pin where we start.
Grin, I posted a crazy 10 pull I got on Woo-Wah in the Woo-Wah channel.
Ooh, in the Woo-Wah channel, what did you get? 50-50 chance. You got, dude, I haven't got a double in a millennia, but dude, that's so fucking sick. That's crazy. Did you want to get her? Did you like build her team out? Because that's crazy. You got 2 free characters or like 4-star characters as well, and one's Lumi. Hi, Lumi. Anyways, but that's crazy. That's awesome. Did you go for a weapon as well? But that's amazing. That's got to be like a hype ass moment. Lone got that too recently. You guys are fucking worthy. Let me tell you.
McFlufferkin said the true prize of that 10
is
pull
Lumi.
is Lumi.
Yeah. Also, what do you call it? I'm not sure what Fluff is streaming right now. I think Fluff mentioned it, and I just went right through. Went in one ear and right out the other. But Fluff is streaming right now, so raid Fluff. Go give our boys some attention, company, all that. Fluff does stream like a consistent, crazy amount nowadays. So if you guys did want some streams on the weekends when I'm not here, bang.
Catman 11,234 said in the end, it is your stream, haha. If you find you'd rather go up or down, I'm just here to see you watch some memes, lol.
Yeah.
Happy that I finally explained my point on the pins. I just assumed, oops.
No. That's why I always rather like talk through things.
Congrats, man. I hope you didn't burn all you luck in that pull. You still got Lucia to get in Z's. If you are getting her, that is.
Yes, I do think we're going to go for...
Raidnade said, I'm still working on my Galbrana build, but I have the team set up for the most part.
Oh, let's see. 1 sec. I got to pause and do the thing. Fluff is also playing Borderlands. Let's go. Wrong thing. Post this here. Let me catch up. I'll rechat in a minute. I just got to get things sorted. Okay. Ray, congrats. Hell yeah. Ammon says, you looking strong, bro. Nice. Thank you. Appreciate it, Ammon. Very sweet thing to say as we're leaving out. Appreciate you very much. What was the last thing that I heard?
McFlufferkin said, yeah, currently running through the campaign with my brother.
Oh, so are you? I see. So you're also, that's why you're saying you're also experiencing those weird, like, visual bugs. That's a shame. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow hopefully will be a little more guided. Hopefully we won't just be like seeing purples forever, even though we don't want that and all that stuff. But alas, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully I can see you once again. Appreciate you guys sending.
Syndicate said, high fives, raid ties. You got this, man.
Bang! That. Oh, Ray was saying something about, going for Lucia. I think I'm probably going to go for Lucia, Ray. Yes, I'm honestly, I think I'm eating shit on his Withering Waves. I'm still going to be throwing pebbles at her, like, Fire Lady or Firefox Lady, so that my, like, fire team is perfected and is done. But yeah, I'm kind of like, God, please come home soon so I can start saving for, like, the next characters. But I should be able to, like, I'm at, like, 30, so I should be able to get somewhat close. I think she was, I think that Fenrir lady, that I keep forgetting her name, goddammit, in Withering Waves, she needs her weapon, I think. I don't think I have a good weapon for her, so it's a little rough, but we'll try to make something happen. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the rest of your day. Go support Fluff, and goodbye for now, my friends.
Raidnade said, praying Looper comes home for you,
Thank
Grin.
you, man.